This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Mami to me ready union nani to me bro to me naso upon Citi funi nara this I can well
what me was our doyemo bakwa jiwo mai ebiase nyina beti ehunu se wasida no that's for your call one portion in your baby ready yes we who be moi
Indeed, the Lord has made us glad. Oba Tampa, a good mother. He's held us, He's nurtured us, He's preserved us. We've been kept by the power of His hands. Like a mother will hold on to her baby. It's the beginning of a new month. It's the second day of a new month. And we love new months. New months are new things. They bring us a freshness of hope. They renew our love for God and country and our hope in the future. Welcome to a new month. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new week. 97.3 Citi FM is 30 after 6. My name is Caleb Kuda. It's good to have you. Gospel All Stars is a timeless one. I love how refreshing this sound is. It welcomes us to the new month. And oh, let me tell you why I'm feeling so fresh and new this morning. Yesterday, This Is Ghana, no. My goodness, it was good. So this morning, I'm here feeling fresh because my shower gel is made of lemon grass and mint. Made right here in Ghana. My body splash made right here in Ghana. My beautiful kaftan made right here in Ghana. So I'm feeling all new, all fresh, new. It's This Is Ghana something. If you were not there, Charlie, you've missed out. There is so much to unpack from This Is Ghana over the weekend for you. But I have a few points I'll share with you for business sense this morning. And the first point is improvement. I saw a lot of improvement in many of the exhibitors. There's a particular gentleman I've known for the past decade, and I saw just how his work has improved. I asked Gideon Denjo, my brother, how have you managed to do this so well? And he says, look, I'm always looking out for how to improve on my products. So you find him visit his competitors, checking out things, his bags, his belts, his shoes. They have gotten better than I first saw them. And he was telling me, look, I'm looking at how to even ship down some master craftsmen to come and train my people. Hey, Charlie, what if they leave after 2 years? He says, I prefer to have quality trained artisans who will stay with me for 2 years than people who will be good and they are not quality and they'll be with me forever. That's a daily mindset of improvement. I loved it. And listen, you need to fight. You need to have a fighting spirit. I saw that fighting spirit of Ghanaian entrepreneurs at This Is Ghana. Everyone wants to catch the attention of the lens. They want to catch the attention of their patrons. They want to catch the attention of the second lady. Look, it's not enough to have good quality products. You need to seize the moment and put your stuff out there. So many have cashed out, made new connects because they've not only improved on what they do, but they've seized the moment to advertise. So this week, this new month, always look out for improving on what you do and seize the moment. Business Sense is brought to you by ADB. If you're a paid employee or salaried worker, you need a personal loan to engage in personal improvement and seize the moment. ADB is offering you a variety of personal loans, including top-up loans at significantly reduced interest rates. You will enjoy a longer tenor of up to 6 years. This offer is open to non-customers as well. Any of our branches is open to you. Call us on 0302-210-210 or 0302-224-043 for further inquiries. ADB is the People's Bank. ADB is truly a Greek and more.
We understand the excitement and preparations that comes when your child gains admission into senior high school. But we at the Agricultural Development Bank, ADB PLC, also understand the financial burden this comes with. The chop box, trunk, school mattress, you name it. That's why we have partnered with Prospectus Ghana Limited to offer financial support for parents by introducing the ADB Quick Purchase. With a smart loan of up to 20,000 Ghana cedis, you can pick up all the items on your child's prospectus for school. ADB PLC offers you a repayment plan of 12 months to relieve you of all that heavy financial burden. Every ADB customer who receives their salaries through the bank, military and police personnel, and all other workers on the Controller and Accountant General's payroll qualify for this facility. Walk into any ADB branch nationwide or any Prospectus Ghana Limited office near you to apply for the ADB Quick Purchase. Terms and conditions apply. ADB, the People's Bank. ADB, truly a Greek and more.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Brazilian coffee beans go by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Her perfume was made right on the grill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea, or tomato juice. You see. No potato juice. All the farmers in Africa say, hey, hey, hey. A politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil.
Indeed, awful lot of coffee in Brazil. The man made right here in Ghana to the world. Godfred Akotobuafo, Richard Delasky in here for the newspaper review. Brought to you by Total Excellium and Fidelity Bank. Have you heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies? It's additive and rich with fuel, and it's a powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption. You will drive, sir. Experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality. And if you're ready to turn your dreams into reality, Fidelity Bank is the bank for you. Whether you want a new home, a brand new car, latest gadgets, you want to expand your business, Fidelity has something for you at competitive rates as well. So call us on 0800-003355. Visit any of our branches nationwide today. Turn your dreams into a reality. Fidelity Bank. Terms and conditions apply. Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. And on the wings of the unbeatable Osibisa, I welcome to the studio Richard Delasky. Good morning, Sky.
Made right here in Ghana.
Why do you say
to the world?
Ekoso.
No,
I see you donning your made in Ghana shirt.
Yeah, this is Juma International.
Very beautiful. I see Godfred Akotobuafo.
Deck made in Ghana as well.
Yeah. This morning, my shower gel is made in Ghana.
Thank you.
It's made with lemongrass and mint.
So.
My body splash is made in Ghana. My kaftan is made in Ghana.
So.
My laptop bag, my shoe, everything
made in Ghana.
It's only the supporter I don't think is made here. But it's okay.
The spectacles too.
You can order some. But
I've seen it. But there's one product I saw that I think I must order.
Which one?
Hair growth for Sky.
And another party. You need it.
Bubune had hair oil.
It's amazing.
And another company to have hair growth.
Amazing.
I must buy some for Sky.
The weekend was overwhelming with excellence.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful there. Yeah. But it was mixed for me. It was mixed. Charlie, look. It's on the front page of Sky's.
That's right.
And you know, it's something that we spoke about on
over the last week
on the CBS last week. We discussed this. The Galamsey.
It's killing everybody, man.
Galamsey. Ghana Water says, look, Charlie.
The whole of Central Region, Cape Coast, Elmina, and things, Charlie.
It's okay. You know,
it's crazy. And of course, I mean, over the weekend, another story came in about twins dying in the Galamsey pitch, abandoned by Galamseyers and all of that. So, I mean, but let's use the opportunity to immediately thank all the people who came to the forecourt of the Accra, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly on Saturday and yesterday to make it big, to celebrate Ghana, to celebrate Ghanaian talent, creativity, innovation, and all the great things that people brought yesterday. People who patronized, people who just came to do window shopping, although there were no windows there. We celebrate all of you, including the second lady, Samira Baumia, and all the other officials who came. And
the hardworking staff of Citi FM. No, they made it happen.
Exactly, they made it happen. And then the sponsors, the people who put their money, time, and investment behind this to make it possible. Thank you so much for making it happen.
So the Galamsey issue is on the Ghanaian Times this morning.
So let me take you to the Ghanaian Times. A troubling story on the front page. We've been talking about it. And it says water shortage in Cape Coast, Elmina and others. We can't produce and supply water. GWCL lamenting as Galamsey activities pollute River Pra. Now, if you go to page 3 of that newspaper, there's a story there. Twins die in abandoned Galamsey pit. Also, minor convicted for defiling impregnating 15-year-old girl. Now, let me tell you about some other stories on the front page of the Ghanaian Times this morning. Don't abandon country after your studies abroad. President appealing to Ghanaian students there. And then Adenta NPPPC boosts police mobility, security in the community by donating 10 motorbikes to Divisional Police Command.
I'll take you to the front page of the Daily Graphic. Bediako unveils 12-pillar economic freedom policy, seeks to make Ghana powerhouse. And Kwame Bediako, leader of the New Force movement, on the front page of the paper. No plans for military base in Ghana. This coming from the United States government. And then on the back page of the paper, a story that is also linked to the Galamsey, Bui Power to boost grid with 50 megawatt solar energy. And it's an interview with Samuel Kofi Jamesi, the Chief Executive Officer of the Bui Power Authority.
Let me take you to the Chronicle. Big story. Health expert warns at NPA Forum. Pregnant women at high risk when exposed to smoke. Also something here. Resetting Ghana agenda. Professor Siedu donates pickups to Mahama. Also on the front page, President concerns to Saglami negotiation framework upon minister's request. Baumia MPP 2024 manifesto focuses on women as well as the elderly. And government holds second 2024 regional town hall meetings in the Eastern region on Tuesday.
The front page of the Herald newspaper, ministers accused of lying about 8 billion Ghana cedis and soldiers on Ghana's border. Northern drought hype has sinister motives. Northern drought hype? Okay, maybe the details will further explain this. Galamsey denies Cape Coast Elmina others water. That's according to the Ghana Water Company. Nyahota Maklo reveals meeting with nervous Jane Mensah's husband. NPP, NDC targeting each other with fake news. Mahama and Napofel victim. And this is something that has gone crazy. The disinformation campaign being run by elements linked to both the NPP and the NDC on social media. They are, and some of the headlines that they use are things that they're just reckless.
Absolutely.
They're just reckless. They just put your picture there with some artwork, then they will give you some quotes, and that is it.
And sometimes they even use the templates of other reputable media houses.
These days,
that's what they are doing a lot.
It's terrible.
You will see, Citi FM there, you see Channel 1,
everybody's there.
Joy, all of them are there. And people are sitting down and creating these things.
Look, the way to differentiate
must catch up with them.
You will see a QR.
not free expression.
You see the QR code thing on our news letters, news cards that shows you that is credible. If you don't see that there, it is not. Please ignore that.
It's some way. It's not all about winning an election. The irresponsibility is just too big. The Ghanaian publisher says this morning, 15 private lotto operators get NLA license.
Right.
Baumia to unveil business fund for women and blame Galamsey for Elmina Cape Coast water crisis, GWCL here. And then something here about Suhum MPP rallying behind Protozoa.
Front page of the Inquisitor newspaper says evil agenda goes bad. Napo is fit and campaigning in Ghana. Navy personnel torture fishermen at Axim. I'll give you details about that. Agric Ministry exaggerating dry spell to mismanage funds, according to Charles Nyaba. And these are some of the cases that I like to see. Visually impaired PhD applicant sues Scare University.
Maybe so.
Yeah, we like these kinds of cases.
The Daily Searchlight says religion and politics. Samira to Muslims. Vote Baumia because he is a Muslim. Really? I mean... No, that one I disagree. You can't just talk like that. For the second lady, no. That is not because he's a Muslim. It should appeal to both sides, not necessarily just the... No, I disagree with that. Completely unacceptable. You shouldn't talk like that. Also, government not obliged to employ teachers and nurses, but... Some other stories on the front page.
The Republic Press's front page talks about the road tragedy, 3 dead, 32 injured. Black Stars coaches involved in near fatal accident. That was on the way from Takwa. The Galamsey story is on the front page of the paper as well. And 5 robbers jailed for robbery and carjacking.
The Informer, 2024 elections, forward ever, backward never. Imani Boss advises Ghanaians. Comes with a photograph of Dr. Baumia Kofi Bento and John Dramani Mahama. Also, reject 24-hour nightclub policy. Napo edges election. And then also, Ghanaians now embracing my digitalization initiative, Baumia revealing and promising women empowerment fund.
The front page of the Daily Guide says Napo's wife joins MPP campaign as she went to seek her family's blessings in Accra. Alma na Jama Opoku Prempe. Nana Kwambediakos on the front page. New force ignites hope. And then Nana approves Saglemi negotiation framework. And then finally from me, the front page of the BNFT. Stop harassing foreign-owned businesses. GIPC urges GRA. Government eyes stability in currency despite recent challenges.
The News Center is a new newspaper, and it's saying that the difference is in the details of what they provide you. If you look, you just check it out on the newsstand. For those of you who are watching us online, it's by my good friend, our good friend Elvis Daco. So please,
it's a new paper.
Yeah, it's a new. So they call it the News Center. You know, he has a news online portal too. So yes, we're trying to support him. So fresh NLA clampdown commences on illegal lotto after historic open licensing of 15 companies. Also, Baumia is promising to fund and also boost women-owned businesses, and some other stories here on the front page. So yeah.
Okay, I'll take you online very quickly. CitiNewsroom.com. And President Akufo-Addo approves Aglemi negotiation framework. Ghanaian innovation shines at This Is Ghana exhibition. Will create 8 million jobs in 10 years. This is Chada speaking. If you go to Suhum, the MP there has broken away from NPP to contest elections as an independent candidate. There was fire outbreak that destroyed some shops at Zongo Lane at Rollins Park is here as well. Black Stars coach Otto Addo technical team safe after road crash. Professor Johnson Asamoah Jedu elected as new presiding bishop of Methodist Church, Ghana. And then if you go to My Joy Online, man who vandalized monument at Kotoka International Airport roundabout faces prosecution on September. You know the story over the weekend. The young man went to vandalize that he just destroy the
What kind of? I think we'll get some answers when he appears in court today.
Yeah, he'll be showing up in court today. But if you go to CNN very quickly, the nationwide strike begins in Israel as hostage killings spark furor, and then also poverty is so bad in Myanmar. People are offering to sell their kidneys online. Hey. There's an audio there you can listen to. And then there is one on BBC, illegal visa network making millions fleecing students. If you're hoping to be an international student, there's something to watch out for. But let's get to this Galamsey issue that's so disturbing.
And if you look at the aerial shot the Ghanaian Times has published this morning, you will not be happy. Showing the River Pra in its most polluted condition is completely unacceptable. The details on page 12 of the newspaper. Story by David O. Yaboy Tete, reporting from Cape Coast. And it says illegal mining activities, also known as Galamsey, along the Pra River in the central region are making it difficult or impossible for the Ghana Water Limited to extract raw water from its Sechere Heman treatment plant to supply adequate potable water to residents of Cape Coast, Elmina, and surrounding communities. Now, pollution of the river, especially as catchment for abstraction, has reduced water embankment to the barest minimum, as a result of which the company has resorted to erratic supply of water to the affected communities, especially the Cape Coast metropolis. Now, consequently, the plant is able to produce only about 7,500 M3 per day, which is what, metric cubic meters, right? Per day, a quarter of its installed capacity, says the GWCL in a statement issued on Friday here by a central regional office and copied to the Ghanaian Times. Meanwhile, the company has apologized to its customers for the water supply challenges in the affected communities in recent times. Now, it indicated that about 60% of the catchment capacity was silted as a result of illegal mining, compromising the quality of water, raw water that goes into the facility. It goes on to say that, according to the statement, management was exploring various avenues to address the situation. Now, the company, that explained, was engaging all stakeholders to find a lasting solution to the problem of illegal mining activities in the Pra River. There's a direct quote here that says, "We are, by this announcement, entreating all interested groups to join the fight against illegal mining, or Galamsey, on the Pra River, especially during this festive period."
This matter, the Western region has the same problem. Central region, Western,
the Eastern region,
Eastern. Greater Accra is coming soon to a cinema near you when it comes to the water.
We've been very lackadaisical in our approach to protecting our environment.
Linked to that on the back page of the Daily Graphics, an interview with Samuel Kofi Jamesi, the Chief Executive Officer of the Bui Power Authority. And I'm interested in his quotes on Galamsey. He says that Mr. Jamesi further expressed concern at the Galamsey practice, which he said continued to be a menace, and noted that several letters had been written to the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samalabu Jinapo, but we are yet to see action from them.
Oh, that's just
terrible.
And another heartbreaking story about Galamsey. If you go to page 3 of the Ghanaian Times quickly, twins die in abandoned Galamsey pit. Now, 2.5-year-old twins, a male and female, tragically lost their lives on Thursday after they fell into an abandoned Galamsey pit filled with water to the brim. Now, the heart-wrenching incident occurred at Mokwa, a farming community near Trifo Praso in the Trifo Atimokwa district of the Central Region. Now, it marks the 8th fatality caused by uncovered Galamsey pits in the district this year, according to some residents. Now, Mr. George Sam, the assembly member for Mokwa electoral area, confirmed the tragedy to the Ghana News Agency.
Let me tell you quickly about Nana Kwame Bediako and his 12 pillars, economic freedom policy. presidential hopeful and leader of the New Force movement, Nana Kwame Bediako, has launched a comprehensive policy plan that seeks to transform the country into an economic powerhouse, ensure sustainable development, lift people from poverty, and build a governance structure that will allow Ghanaians to enjoy the fruits of democracy better. That was yesterday. He spoke about some key policies, the 16 regional industrial revolution, which will see all the 16 regions of the country being turned into industrial hubs to create over 800,000 high value jobs. He also mentioned other initiatives such as the establishment of a national sovereign fund to invest in national projects, industrication, which is a plan to reform the educational system by merging it with industrial training, creating a generation of entrepreneurs, and raising $50 billion to fund the industrialization agenda through a citizenship-led investment strategy that seeks to encourage Africans and other investors to invest in the country.
Industrication.
Okay, so let's stay with the area of what do you call it, politics. If you go to the page 10 of the Chronicle, they have something there, NDC versus NPP, competing visions for creative arts and tourism in 2024 elections. If you're interested in that space, please get that particular page and read the Chronicle.
Right.
But there's also something here that says resetting Ghana agenda. Professor Siedu donates pickups to Mahama.
Okay.
That's on page 5 of the Chronicle.
Right.
And then there's also another story that says that Baumia and MPP 2024 manifesto focuses on the women and the elderly. Again, if you go to the Chronicle, the details are there. So grab a copy of the Chronicle for those stories.
Staying on politics, Channel 1 TV, channel1news.com. Channel1news.com says incumbent Zoom MP goes independent after loss in MPP primary. Story says that the incumbent member of parliament for Zoom, Kwadwo Asante, has announced his decision to run as an independent candidate in the upcoming election. This follows his loss in the primaries to Frank Asiedu Bekwing, also known as Protozwa. Now, despite his defeat, numerous MPP supporters in the constituency encouraged him to contest independently, and in response, high-ranking party officials, including the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and our Greek Minister Brian Echampong, attempted to dissuade him from this path. However, on Sunday, September 1, Boafo officially declared his candidacy as an independent, putting an end to months of speculation.
I'll take you to page 3 of the BNFT. Stop harassing foreign-owned businesses. There's the GIPC to the GRA. That's from the CEO. Yofi Grant has raised concerns about the harassment of foreign-owned businesses by tax officers from the Ghana Revenue Authority. He lamented that on a daily basis, at least 3 to 5 foreign-owned businesses visit the GIPC office, a state office mandated to market and promote investment opportunities to both local and foreign investors, to complain about constant harassment due to varying tax charges and policies.
So Cheddar says that when he becomes president, Nana Kwame Bediako says we will print our own money. Yes.
We've been printing it for us.
We don't. Do we print it here?
Why is it the Brits who print it?
He said the money.
As in what?
We print the currency, the money.
As if we print the money here. Or we order our
the money
own.
will be made in Ghana.
Yes. Do we have that level of security clearance?
Let's find out from his vision.
Okay, let's ask checkpoint people.
There is a quote here. With all the reserves, there's one thing that I would like to add, and I know we probably have never thought of it. Why do we buy money? Why do we have to go to England or Switzerland or Belarus to print our money and fly it or ship it before we have money? What happens to the industrial power that we are creating now? We are going to print money on our own. We don't need to go to America or England to print money. So Sky, that is the Ghana CD made in Ghana for Ghanaians.
Let me take you to the Inquisitor newspaper on page 4, where a visually impaired PhD applicant has sued the KNUST. Isaac Enimba, a visually impaired PhD applicant whose admission was withdrawn twice by the KNUST, has sued the university for discrimination, urged and neglect in its admissions process. His suspicion of unfairness is fueled by the fact that he acquitted himself creditably while he pursued a Master of Science in Disability and Rehabilitation Studies under the same faculty at the same university. Isaac states in a writ filed at the High Court in Kumasi that he had been compelled to appeal to the courts to come to his defense following a series of letters written by his lawyers seeking explanations for the grounds of revocation of his admission to no avail.
Okay. Now let's probably wrap up as time is almost up with 2024 This is Ghana exhibition receiving high praise from enthusiastic patrons.
Yep.
Story on Channel 1 News by William Na, and it says that patrons of the 2024 This is Ghana exhibition have expressed their gratitude to the management of Citi FM and Channel 1 TV for organizing the event, which highlighted a diverse array of locally made products. Let me give you some quotes. I'm amazed at the products and services I have seen today. I arrived a bit late, but the few booths I have visited have excellent products. I even bought some shea butter products for myself. Someone said, so far so good. I had a great time. The music, the products, honestly, I didn't know all these were made in Ghana. I couldn't believe my eyes. Your management did a fantastic job putting this together. And I came here with my family to see what was happening, and I must say I'm impressed. Keep it up. And Sky, the good news is that I have some products from Sign Natural Ventures for you and Nita. The instructions
you mean
you and Nita, girlfriend. Maybe they will listen and make allocation for you in their budget.
Oh, you mean the
Sign
Natural? It looks like they produce these.
Charlie, the soap with mint. They gave me black soap with mint and they go on.
You mean Adi?
Yeah,
that's right.
So they helped me change my spot. I didn't know my spot. The old one is chopping 3 years birthday, so I've updated my spot.
Yeah, that's right.
Made in Ghana.
Oh, you have updated your
spot? I've updated the spot because
these days I like, there's some sponge you wear it like their gloves.
Yeah,
hey, that's what they mean. I don't know what, but now I'll be like, we know they start from this. We have to start.
I know.
No, they mean.
There's a verse that is produced. There's that Charlie.
The city's biggest conversation.
Oh, jump on now.
Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make her feel the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
My body, when you wake up in the morning, and you know the money calling. Oh, you go work. But you know it's out your side. If I believe with us, if I hold my hand and believe, cause you know it's out your side. And when you dream, no say I did for you. And when you hustle every day, when you wanna go, anything you do, I did for you. If I believe I did your side, fidelity. If I believe with us, fidelity. If I know I did your side, fidelity.
The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
It's 7 and we're bringing you the City Business News. Nashika Caesar is here, ready and poised to serve you the news. It's brought to you by Goil. Good Energy brings you Goil Super XP, the ideal choice for most vehicles. Just go fuel up your vehicle and enjoy the smooth ride with all the benefits. Goil Super XP quality gives you the correct choice when buying. It's the correct choice you need to get when you're buying your regular fuel. Goil Super XP is fortified with a special additive that gives longevity to your engine, makes your engine perform to the max. As you journey the road, look out for Goil stations with a Goil Super XP sign and go fuel up your vehicle. Ufilia, ube filisa. Goil Good Energy. Yangaraya there. Good morning, Nashika Caesar.
Good morning, Caleb. Hello and welcome to the breakfast edition of the Citi Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goil and Access Bank. My name is Nashika Caesar. Coming up, government to open its exchange offer in the restructuring of the country's external debt by the end of this week. Also coming up, Blue Gold announces restart of the Bogoso and Prestia mine after strategic partnership with $8 billion turnover Gerald Group. And later, the This is Ghana exhibition 2024 ends with vendors calling on government to be intentional about supporting growth of SMEs. The details of our stories now. The government will, by the end of this week, open its exchange offer in the restructuring of the country's external debts. The government expects that the debt exchange, which will last for 21 days, will lead to $4.4 billion debt service savings and a debt cancellation of $4.7 billion. Investors are to choose between a no nominal haircut but low interest or a 37% nominal haircut but higher interest rate. Finance Minister Dr. Mohamed Amin Adam believes Ghana will conclude its external debt restructuring by end of year.
When do you hope we will finish? Will we be done before December? We are launching the exchange to be done for 21 days. I believe we will launch, and after 21 days, we should be closing, and that will bring to a close the restructuring of our Euro bonds.
Now, the government has once again fallen short of its Treasury bill auction target. This comes as the latest auction results from the Bank of Ghana indicate that the government secured 4.9 billion of its short-term instrument against a target of 5.8 billion Ghana cedis, representing a shortfall of 994 million. The majority of bids were for the 91-day bills, with 2.5 billion Ghana cedis tendered being accepted. The government has also received unaccepted total bids worth 1.3 billion Ghana cedis from investors for the 182-day bill. For the 364-day bill, the government accepted all the bids tendered worth 205 million. Yields on the Treasury bill saw some marginal adjustment, with interest rates averaging between 24% and 27%. The Treasury is set to increase its borrowing target to 5.2 billion Ghana cedis in the next T-bill auction. Moving on, Blue Gold is announcing the restart of the Bogoso and Prestia mine on the back of entering a strategic partnership with $8 billion turnover Gerald Group. Underground mining activities and dewatering has commenced, and the team is preparing the processing plant for gold pour. Over 200 staff resumed work in August, and the company will continue to expand the number of workers on site during September and October. Under the terms of agreement, Gerald will invest in the mine to increase resilience and throughput capacity of the processing plant and underground operations. Blue Gold Holdings Limited, Blue Gold Bogoso Prestia Limited, acquired the Bogoso and Prestia gold mining leases from FGR Bogoso Prestia Limited in May 2024. FGR Bogoso Prestia Limited will receive a portion of the revenue from Blue Gold to address its creditor obligations. To some other stories, the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers (COPEC) is calling for an increase in the storage capacity of Bulk Energy Storage and Transportation Limited, BEST, formerly known as the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation BOST. This, they believe, is essential to shield the country from volatilities in the international market, including conflict in the Middle East. COPEC emphasizes the need to retool BEST to strengthen the nation's energy security and capitalize on the recent decline in international refined petroleum product prices. Head of Research and Training at COPEC, Paul Eric Ofori, has been speaking with Citi Business News.
As a country, we must take proactive steps in making sure that fuel security or energy security is always at hand. What we can do, we still have BOST. They have a lot of storage farms across the country. We can import the product, as has always been the case, so that 2 months of storage can support us, within the short term. And then in the long term, perhaps increase our storage farms just so we can have enough, stored. So when there's any form of emergency, we can run to those stocks we have on the farms. We need to retool BOST, and it should be done as early as possible. If BOST should have a lot more storage tanks or storage farms, then it means we can store a lot more of the product.
Paul Eric Ofori is head of research and training at COPEC. Now, the Institute of Energy Security, IES, is projecting stability in the prices of petrol and diesel for the first pricing window in September. Despite marginal declines in the prices of the refined petroleum product on the international market, the continuous depreciation of the local currency against the US dollar, standing at 0.47% at the close of the trading window, according to the IES, is expected to negate any potential benefit for consumers. In a statement, the IES also projected a marginal upward adjustment of about 2% in the price of LPG in the coming days, driven by an increase in its price on the international market. Now, the This is Ghana exhibition has come to an end, with vendors calling on the government to be intentional about supporting the growth of local businesses. The fair, which took place over the weekend, had over 300 exhibitors showcasing their made in Ghana products. The following report has more. The This is Ghana exhibition took place at the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, with over 300 vendors and thousands of patrons taking part in the highly anticipated event. The exhibition created an avenue for local small and medium enterprises, startups, research and manufacturing industries, homegrown businesses and indigenous corporate bodies in Ghana to showcase their products and services. Over 1,000 patrons took to the forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly to buy the authentic made-in-Ghana products on display. At the end of the two-day event, the vendors called on the government to do more to cushion local businesses.
Government can also do more for young businesses. When you speak to a couple of friends and some of your entrepreneurs, they tell you that access to funding, access to capital, these are some of the things that some entrepreneurs will need. Maybe tax waivers and some other things, other intensive Ghanaian businesses. These are the few things we are asking for government, and maybe be able to create some form of access to market for young businesses like ours.
We are hoping to see a lower rate of dollar, so it can help the people, both the needy and then the rich people. So everybody can wear, we can be in the new trend of fashion.
The vendors also expressed satisfaction with patronage.
It's above expectation, and the sales is very encouraging. I mean, we thought that, it won't be too much of sales. People will just come and look at what we're doing. But in fact, we've done some good sales. It says that it's been good. It's even surpassed my estimation or expectation.
We as a business, we target the middle class working professionals. And it was very important for us to align with this year's This is Ghana Fair, because the people we serve or we aim to serve are the very people that Citi FM sells to, or they are patrons of Citi FM. So it's very good that we came together this year to be a part of this fair.
The This is Ghana exhibition 2024 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM, and proudly sponsored by MTN, Koa Natural, Ghana National Gas Company, Ghana Pay, Piva Beverages, Ghana Exim Bank, Petroleum Commission Ghana, Global Share Alliance, Built Financial Technologies, and Aramex Ghana Limited. Now, on the forex market today, the dollar could be sold to you at 16 cedis 10 pesos, the British pound at 20 cedis 5 pesos, and the euro at 17 cedis 5 pesos. And that's it for the breakfast edition of the City Business News, proudly brought to you by MTN, Goil, and Access Bank. My name is Nashika Siza. Many thanks for spending your time with me. Do have a great business day.
City News, we speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, City 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at City 973.
For over 60 years, Good Energy has served you top quality fuel. Goil brings you Super XP for a smooth ride. It is available in Goil stations nationwide. Goil Super XP is fortified with special additives which help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Goil Super XP is quality fuel, the ideal choice for most vehicles. Energize your ride with Goil Super XP. Wufilia, huh? Wufefi. Good energy. Yeah, yeah.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Yeah. The 12 for the money about come on my way. Go.
Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Yapi Obi Antone Coalition.
What else?
Body. Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Obi Antone Coalition. Go.
Memma woni pe bi embu abonfia. Ahopo pro mo ye nyina bo huntia. Oye wo time for ja no manwia. Yambu amu amunsi na bumpia.
12 after 7. Kickoff coming up shortly. Gabby Ofair is here, ready to serve you. Kickoff brought to you by Zonda. They came with some of their vehicles assembled right here in Ghana. They were at the This Is Ghana exhibition. Listen, Zonda Ghana Limited is your one-stop shop for quality trucks like Shantui bulldozers, excavators, graders, payloaders, rollers, TX trucks, and oil tanks, all made and assembled right here in Ghana. I saw them, feely. I felt them. Wonderful finish. They don't only create opportunities and empower people, they also provide top-notch after-sales service for all your heavy and light-duty trucks and machines. Visit us today at any of our 7 branches around the country and also at the head office of the Tema Aplau Road, close to the Free Zones Enclave, Tema. The number to call is 050-177-2222, 050-177-2222, or 050-177-3333. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana.
Little moments, flashes of something like promise, but they've given it away again. And now Soboslai looking to hurt them. And Salah, 3-0 Liverpool.
And Gabby Ofair is here with all the exciting, juicy updates.
The Liverpool fans are happy this morning.
Yeah, man.
Blazing United 3-0. Charlie,
tell me more about it.
All right, so Mohamed Salah, the brains behind all 3 goals for Liverpool as they beat Manchester United emphatically at Old Trafford, reflect on match day 3 of the English Premier League. Plus, all the way in Colombia, it's match day for Ghana's Black Princesses.
The players are much ready because this is what they are waiting for, and the time has come. And looking at the enthusiasm with the technical staff, they are also quite okay.
All right, more from Yusuf Bazigi. He's the head coach for Ghana's under-20 women's side, also known as the Black Princesses, and in tennis.
6-3-4-6.
All right, and so the defending champion Coco Gauff is out of the US Open after losing to fellow American Emma Navarro in the 4th round of the ongoing US Open. My name is Gabby Ofen. We begin with some updates in relation to Otuado and his tech team. Well, Communications Director for the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asantichum, has reassured Ghanaians that the GFA will offer the necessary support to ensure Otuado and his 2 assistants are in the right state of mind for Ghana's upcoming match against Angola on Thursday in the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Now, this assurance follows the trio's involvement in a serious accident from which they fortunately survived, and the accident happened on the Takoradi Road while they were traveling to the airport after attending a match between Ghana Premier League champions FC Samatex and FA Cup holders in Swartraman on Saturday, August 31.
Yes, they will. All of them have assured us that despite this misfortune, they will be very much ready and prepared to lead the team to success on Thursday. It's very unfortunate, but we are in a critical moment. We want to start the qualifiers on a good slate, and so we'll leave no stone unturned. We are working on them psychologically, physically, to be able to get them prepared for a task ahead.
Communications Director for the Ghana Football Association, Henry Asantichum, speaking to City Sports there. Well, we stay with the team, and FC Basel's Jonas Ajay has been selected to replace the injured Alexander Jiku for Ghana's upcoming African Cup of Nations qualifiers against Angola and Niger. Well, he joined the team and will begin preparation for the qualifiers. Yes, Henry Asantichum, know what to expect from the young defender.
Jonas may not be a household name to many football followers, but he's a talent that the coaches have been following for for the past 6 months. His growth has been very, very steady. And they believe that around this time, in the absence of Alexander Jiku, he has the quality that, they are looking for to come in. So immediately when we got in touch with Fenerbahce for the confirmation of Jiku's injury, they did not think twice. They quickly made an arrangement for him to come in. Let's not forget that when call-ups are made, we always extend invitations to more players than those whose names finally appear in the list. So the 23 players that we named, there were other players who were on standby. Their clubs are notified. So immediately when there is the need for you to bring them in, it doesn't become difficult because you need to also respect the FIFA regulations and what he says as regards the time frame needed to invite players for national team duties. So Jonas was on the standby list, and so it wasn't difficult at all to bring him in.
All right, so that's Henry Asante-Shum. He's the communications director for the Ghana Football Association, and some players have arrived in Accra. Kotoko's Frederick Asari, Tariq Lamte, Jojo Wallacott, and Ibrahim Osman have all joined the team, and we'll begin the training session later today at the Accra Sports Stadium, and we'll leave for Kumasi later tomorrow for the game on Thursday at the Barbara Sports Stadium. All right, we head to Colombia now. It's match day for the Black Princesses in the ongoing Under-20 Women's World Cup. The Princesses will take on Austria in the opening game later tonight at 10 p.m. at the El Teco Stadium in Bogota. Here's head coach Yusuf Bazigi.
It's a match ready because this is what they are waiting for, and the time has come. And looking at the enthusiasm with the technical staff, they are also quite okay because the players are looking up to us. So if we don't cheer up or we don't look match ready, it will go along the line to affect them. So I think we are also getting on well, and the players, I can say, they are much ready. There's no pressure on me. I'm motivated actually to take part in this, I would say, my second edition. So I'm highly motivated. After having watched their game, we'll map up our tactical ploy against them as to what to do. So for that one, yes, we have our tactical ploy that we are going to map up against them, and then you'll see it's so amazing.
All the best to Ghana's Under-20 women's side as the Black Princesses. They are all the way in Colombia for the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. They're in action later tonight against Austria, so you would want to stay up and support the team. Well, at the TNA Park, Emmanuel Mama 79th minute header, 100 defending Premier League champions FC Samatex 1996, a hard-fought 1-0 win over Instructuman to claim the 2024 champion of Champions Trophy in Takwa on Sunday night. Ed Monaka is the general manager for Samatex.
Football is made in Samaboy. So you and your crew need to come to Samaboy on every match day. You've seen it for yourself. The best is yet to come.
You've done quite a lot, as part of this team, but what should Ghanaians expect from Samatex going into the new season?
Well, we have a plan, we have a project, and we are still on course. They should expect more from us.
All right, so expect more from Samatex 1996. That's the general manager Ed Monaka speaking after winning the champion of Champions Trophy that was played the Takwa TNA Park. That game was between Samatex and Insorchuman. Away from Takwa, we head to the Premier League now. And Arne Slot passed his first major examination as Liverpool manager with a statesman 3-0 win on Manchester United thanks to Luis Diaz's double and a Mohamed Salah strike on Sunday. Here's a Dutch manager speaking after the game.
United started really aggressive and we had to fight ourselves through that period. I think they took two or three corners as well. But if you go to Old Trafford, you know that there will be tough moments, and we fought ourselves through that. And one of the main things what I liked is after scoring a great goal, which was disallowed, that we just kept on playing the way we did before. And in the end, some nice goals. And we needed Alisson in the second half to make two important saves, but a deserved winner.
All right, so that's Liverpool boss Arne Slot speaking after slaughtering Manchester United by 3-0. We hear from United boss Erik ten Hag after the 3-0 loss to the Reds.
We make mistakes and they were very clinical in finishing, and they did very well.
Did you actually feel like you'd made quite a good start to the game, and then it seemed to become really open and it felt like Liverpool attackers were running at your defenders time and again?
No, I don't think so. If I see all the chances we conceded, I don't think that's what happened. I think we make mistakes. All the 3 goals are mistakes from us.
All right, so all 3 goals are mistakes from his players. United boss Erik ten Hag speaking there. Well, as time for Berechi Eze scored a superb equaliser as Crystal Palace drew 1-0 with Chelsea. Newcastle United maintained the unbeaten start to the season as they defeated Tottenham at the St James's Park by 2-1. At the London Stadium, Erling Haaland continued his superb start to the season by hitting back-to-back hat-tricks as defending champions. Manchester City beat West Ham United by 3-1. Arsenal played out the 1-0 draw with Brighton and Hove Albion at the Emirates. So that's it for match day 3. Some results in the Premier League. In Spain, Kylian Mbappe scored his first 2 goals for Madrid as they beat Real Betis by 2-0. Barcelona maintained their 100% winning start to the season as they delivered a 7-0 thumping to newly promoted Real Valladolid. In tennis, the US Open results. Women's singles, of course, Coco Gauff's US Open title defense is over after she was beaten by Emma Navarro in the 4th round in New York. The 3rd seed produced a disjointed performance to lose 6-3, 4-6, 6-3 to fellow American and 13th seed Navarro. In the men's singles, Grigor Dimitrov reached the US Open quarterfinal for the first time since 2019 with a 5-set victory over Andy Rublev. The Bulgarian won the first 2 sets before surviving a comeback attempt from his Russian opponent to seal 6-3, 7-6, 6-1, 3-6, 6-3 victory. So that's it. There's more tennis news later at 5 p.m. where Sports Flash comes your way on Traffic Avenue. My name is Gabi Ofe. Kickoff was proudly brought to you by Shell, Leshell and Zonda GH. Do take care of yourself, enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye.
Guys, Charlie, you know that mining contract I've been chasing for years now? I just got awarded the deal, but the issue is where to get the right and quality heavy-duty trucks to execute this job here in Ghana.
Relax, my guy. Remember my recent construction deal at Pokwase? Zonda sorted me out.
Zonda? What? Who is that?
Zonda Tech Ghana Limited is your one-stop shop for machinery, heavy and light-duty trucks, and pickups. They have the Shantui bulldozers, graders, payloaders, rollers, power pickups, 4-land light trucks, TX trucks, and oil tanks. Made and assembled right here in Ghana with top-notch after-sales service and standard prices.
Made in Ghana. This is amazing.
You haven't seen my Zonda Power Pickup, which I take to the office? Strong, durable, and tough on our roads.
Hey, that's from Zonda too?
Absolutely. Zonda is the right place for you, my guy.
Oh, now I am sorted with Zonda. Zonda Tech Ghana Limited, your solution for heavy and light-duty trucks, located at Tema, off their Flower Road. Call 0501-772-222 or 0501-773-333. Zonda, built in Ghana, building Ghana.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Join the Republic Verse. Enter the Republic Bank space. Online or within the banking hall, we open the right doors for you to make the most of life. With our suite of superb banking products and services, our clients, corporate, SME, investments, and individuals get to enjoy amazing benefits. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're the one for you.
Hey, my friend, let us walk quickly and get away from this dog.
Indeed we should. Amadu's dog can be wild sometimes. You know what? It is safer to walk away from it.
Hey, this dog won't stop barking at us. It's even getting closer. Who knows if it has rabies or not? That dangerous disease.
Wait, gentlemen. Our dog is in chains and would not come near you. My husband ensures Bingo, our dog, is vaccinated annually to prevent rabies.
Rabies is a disease that can cause severe illness and death among animals and humans. Rabies is spread through the saliva of a dog or a cat that has the rabies virus when that animal bites or scratches someone or another animal. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year to protect them from rabies and keep them healthy. Remember, no bites, no scratch, no rabies. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year. For further information, please contact your nearest health facility. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, Veterinary Services, USAID and partners.
Hey, Bosu, long time.
Yeah. Hey, go na se mu ye ni omo. Before na land in mu bi wa.
Oh, Gospel XP. Tregu Gold Station bebre mu Bosu.
Oh, fantastic. Super XP.
Quality. Super. Gold Super XP. Bosu, ube feel.
I like that.
Gold Super XP. Quality fuel that brings you choice and takes you further. Ideal for most vehicles and fortified with special additives to help your engine perform better and consume less. It's available in many Gold stations nationwide. Gold Super XP. Woo feel ya. Ha. Woo feel. Goil. Good energy. Yeah.
Anymore, pop quiz. Are you ready?
Hit me.
Can you give me 3 words that start with omni?
Oh, that's easy. Omnibus, omnipotent, omnibus. The bank with a really nice signboard.
Hey, Radzi, you mean Omnibasic. OMNIBSIC. Omnibasic. Let me hear you say it.
Omnibasic.
Perfect.
Is that an abbreviation?
Not entirely. And it's not just a bank with nice signboards either. Omnibasic Bank is Ghana's fastest growing bank with innovative banking products and headquarters in Atlantic Tower at Airport City, Accra, as well as 40 branches across the country. Omnibasic Bank has the final word on excellent customer service delivery in Ghana.
Plus, they have the coolest signboard.
Yes, they do. And the coolest name, Omnibasic.
Omnibasic
Bank. At your service.
You are not ready for this. Something big is cooking from Samsung. Ghana, are you ready for up to 30% off? From 26th August to 21st September, Samsung is going all out in the Samsung Blue Tag sales. You get a deal, he gets a deal, she gets a deal, everyone gets a deal. Because with big price slashes, we are letting you go big when you go blue. Everything with a blue tag gets a reduced price tag. From the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra all the way to the A05, nothing is off limits. Nothing. From 26th August to 21st September, the price is pricing at every Samsung shop nationwide. Go big, go blue. Terms and conditions apply.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation. The Citi Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
The health and nutrition segment is next and is proudly brought to you by Sankofa Natural Spices.
Hi, this is Health Secrets by Sankofa Natural Spices. I am Dr. Simi. Cloves, also called Dadwamba in tree, are the dried unopened flower parts of the clove tree. Cloves have analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties, making them a good natural remedy to toothaches and headaches. Cloves contain potassium, which helps in the management and control of blood pressure. Pepper have been traditionally used to manage and reduce mouth odor. Additionally, if you experience persistent bad breath, it is important to talk to a healthcare professional or see a dentist for proper investigation to find out the root cause.
Cloves can be found in Sankofa soup spice. Choose Sankofa Natural Spices.
Sankofa Natural Spices are made in Ghana with only natural ingredients with your health in mind. DDE.
The health and nutrition segment was brought to you by Sankofa Natural Spices.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Unleashing the power of radio. This is Citi 97.
Radia say, Obiani Wia. Inti say, Nebia Kai, Unia. Ipa Bayabio, Nasu, and Benina. Nemo, so opportunity the bass, say, Oina, then show me. Kasi we sabe the other so I didn't know about them. Obi baba obi poko na pepe no about them. Kasi no around. Let me see what goes around, me surely come around. Awa obi amendino, oti deni pa amendino. Ma we nyanye ma oyo. Awa obi amendino. Ati deni pa menjuno, ma we nyanye ma we with a pride, and that, with a pride in the way to move on, with a pride, and I do with a pride, with a pride, and that, with a pride in the way to move on, with a pride, and I do with a pride, and you know.
I love this particular one. It's called Overthinking by Kofi Kinata. Also, it's opportunity bass. I say, I love it. You lose what you stole. Yeah. You reap what you sow, you lose what you stole. And so we are reaping and we are sowing. Many people came to sow at the This Is Ghana exhibition. We'll be telling you their stories this morning and how we can all be part of leveraging what they are doing, putting our monies where our mouth is. It was a big event, so much to unpack. Some people are celebrating their birthdays today, so we'll be joining you to celebrate them. The number to do so is 0549986996. 0549986996. In the meantime, the Upstream Petroleum Industries Annual Local Content Conference and Exhibition organized by the regulator Petroleum Commission Ghana is here again. Over 1,000 participants, 50 decision makers, industry players, and experts from over 10 countries at the 2024 Local Content Conference and Exhibition. It's taking place in Takoradi from Wednesday the 2nd to Friday the 4th of October 2024. We're looking at attracting E&P investment to boost local content new parts. For details on participation and sponsorship packages, please contact Miss Judith Blay via call on 0246 470 or email us via judith.blay@petrocom.gov.gh. You can also visit our website at www.ghanalcce.com www.ghanalcce.com. Follow us on social media, Petroleum Commission Ghana, for more information. And if you're looking for a British degree at a fraction of the cost, you want a vibrant student experience in a community that equips you with useful employability skills, you can get to enjoy all these and more, plus up to 50% scholarship for your degree at Lancaster University, Ghana. You'll be taught by the finest faculty trained to UK standards. For more information, call us 020-960-7008. Visit us www.lancaster.edu.gh. You can also email us admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa. And when you insist on quality in life, every choice matters. That's why Bell Pack Paper Tissue is the perfect companion for those who demand the best. Bell Pack Paper Tissue offers the softness and strength you need for every occasion. From toilet rolls and kitchen towels to pocket and facial tissues, we have you covered. Make that switch today and enjoy the ideal paper tissue with Bell Pack. Just wipe. That's what we say. For bulk distribution, call us on 055-11444-000.
Okay, now Ashesi University is here, and they are saying that with them you can launch your career, start your business, or embark on advanced studies within 6 months of graduation. Ashesi graduates are noticed and they are successful. and they have successful careers. Visit ashesi.edu.gh to find out more about the Ashesi Advantage. Remember, admissions are ongoing. Your living room is a place that deserves class, warmth, and memory for all those who visit. That's why Ash Foam is giving you a masterclass range of sofas and couches that fit every corner and every space. Call them on 0243 200 729 or visit their showrooms in all the big malls and other locations. Be an Ash Foamer now. Ash Foam, feel it, know it. Now, if you need funds for that major project you've been planning to embark on for a while, speak to Zenith Bank. They will give you a loan of up to 250,000 cedis. They always look out for your financial well-being. So go to Zenith Bank, get a salary account today, and unlock the possibility of a loan of up to 250,000 cedis. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. The Citizens Eye mobile app is here. It's proudly brought to you by the Auditor General and the Ghana Audit Service, and is powered by the German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development and the Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs. Now, the app will help you report cases of poor service delivery, mismanagement of public resources, and abuse of government property, fraud, and all the things we don't like in our society. Download the Citizens Eye mobile app on the Google Play Store, the App Store, or visit audit.gov.gh to access the application on your browser.
Okay.
Today you get plenty, tomorrow you get nothing at all. Today you make a pay, tomorrow something make you the ball.
7:37. And 2nd September is the birthday of. This one says today's my wife's birthday, and I'll be glad if you could read this message for her on this. Okay, good. Happy birthday, my love, and Fedila to Sula. And Fedila to Sula, you're my dream come true, my forever happily ever after. Wishing you the most beautiful soul, a year filled with love, laughter, and joy. This is coming from Rafael Sula. And then also happy birthday to Mrs. Elizabeth Adongo of Absa Bank Ghana Limited, large local corporate team. Wishing you a day filled with joy, laughter, and all the things that make you happy. May this year bring you new adventures, endless happiness, and every success you deserve. Here's to celebrating you today and always. It's coming from Ato Robertson and Kwade Nunu.
Friday night to the one.
Yesterday was the birthday of Mr. Kwejo Ansa, aka Alomo One. Alomo One of Aboso Kai, also a brand new. He sells brand new tires. Okay, from your mother Joyce and your brother Abosuo of Koforidia. Not forgetting your wife and children with so much love. Final one from me. Happy belated birthday wish to Mavis Na of Fabia Lamte of Prudential Bank Cash Center. Yesterday was your birthday, sweetheart. This is from your husband Emmanuel Neil Lamte of DHL Air Operations and the children. The message is you mean a lot to me. Thank you for everything.
And let me do this one for a brother, friend, and colleague of mine, and in many ways, my man. We grew up together. So let me say belated happy birthday to Cyril Kobla Kluche. We're inside 3 Town, you know 3 Town. His former school prefect. We married girls prefect, Charlie.
Oh, okay. Internal arrangement.
Yeah, that's right. His father is a husband, is a farmer too. And he's also the general manager for HGL Holdings in near Adaklu,
right,
in the Volta region. A fantastic man in many respects. He's a businessman. He's inspired many people. And Kobla, Charlie, I wish you all the great things that you wish for yourselves, where you want to reach. May businesses take you there. May the Lord's guidance take you there. And may you do impossible things for our homeland Ghana.
Amen.
And the rest of the world.
Fantastic stuff. Sky, I was blown away at the variety, the quality, the packaging, the competitive pricing that I saw at the This Is Ghana event.
Yes.
I prepared myself to go and buy. So I bought a variety of things.
Right.
Some of the things, the packaging is so nice. I got home, I was just admiring the thing, then I started asking myself, okay, so this one, what will I use it for? The coconut oil. I bought this coconut oil and the packaging is so good.
Oh, I see.
It's so good. So I was like, but this one, I want to use it to cook. I'm going to use for recipe. I'm going to look for recipe now.
You can use it for awamu.
But there is this chicken and beef that is spicy, is dried, and is packaged. I bought some and I said, okay, this one I'll take it home. Then I'll put my madra for. Then I'll open the Koa Natural inside glass. Then I use it to bust the tea.
Thank you.
I didn't get out of the beauty.
The
whole tea finished. The thing was good. And you see, from the fashion, what I'm wearing this is C2 collections. I'm sure you saw them. They were close to the aquarium.
Yeah, that's right. I saw it.
The guys were chasing me. I was busy doing interviews. They were chasing me. I didn't mind them. They were taking my measurement while I was walking. The next day, they brought this beautiful kaftan.
I see.
And I get the sense from, I have this renewed sense of hope, from the This Is Ghana exhibition, that look, when it comes to innovation, when it comes to quality, when it comes to excellence, the Ghanaian has no lack at all. We do not have a problem. When you look at the food products, Nana rice, FVV rice, Mazem, and people brought seeds that improved the Legacy Crop Improvement Center brought some, seeds that were very solid, seeds that are climate resistant, that understand our terrain. There were technologies, there were cars that are assembled here. And look, I think that we have all it takes to reach the commanding heights of the economy.
It's important.
I was very impressed.
You see, I think that the challenge has always been how to actually scale up.
Yeah.
And then also how to send the message out that this is the space we are in.
Yeah.
These are the solutions we have for these problems, and that it's possible to make it work.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when you want to deploy technology in the work environment, what we are normally told is that, first of all, you need to understand what your problem is.
Yeah.
And then also understand what the limitations of your institution are. And then also understand what data will be required to actually deal with proposed solutions. And then also try and understand what options are there to be able to tweak them to suit your specific needs.
Yeah.
And then also ask yourself whether it is possible to train your existing workers to be able to understand what it is that you want to do, or you need to bring in people to come and do that. So I met this young, team. They call themselves the Built people. Okay. I think they were also part of the folks who threw some support behind the This Is Ghana campaign.
Yes. And, they have a website, right?
Yeah, they software.
For,
yeah, that's right. Accounting and all kinds of
invoicing and all
exactly.
that.
And it was amazing when I got to them and they were explaining exactly what they do. The government is being heavy on digitalization and digitization.
Yeah.
They are two different things. And then also trying to ensure that we can properly integrate IT into how we work. And so that also helps to actually streamline many processes in our work environment, or in our factories, in our institutions and all of that. What these guys are able to do is that instead of you now sitting and manually, writing out what a customer has come to buy and the amount, the quantities and all of that, the solution they have for you is somewhere in a server somewhere. But once you sign on, it's able to actually provide you with an interface where you go, key in the necessary details, and then it will automatically generate, an
reports, invoices, receipts.
Yeah, because an AI system is embedded in there. So instead of having a chief financial officer, you can actually have that AI write a report on you based on
your activities,
based on the activities, based on the things you have sold, whether you are doing well, you are doing badly. It will be able to tell you that. Now, if GRA, for instance, is interested in a system like this,
Yeah.
it should be possible to deploy it for all the small scale businesses that we have around the country, including the big ones as well, so that they are able to properly account for what they are doing. We can see in real time how much money they are making based on the invoices that they are sending out to their customers.
Yeah.
And then also it helps us to determine the taxes that we most likely will be able to collect from them.
Yeah.
Of course, there will be an issue of whether VAT invoicing and all of that. It is possible to integrate all of that
into the system
to make it work. So the idea that businesses are not paying taxes, so we need to send somebody there to go and sit down there and be auditing what they are doing. You know, recently they had to deploy people in the various factories to be monitoring what people are producing and what they are selling at the big malls and all of that.
Yeah.
I think that is one solution. This is happening here in Ghana. The guys are in Ghana and they are building it. And my understanding is that they are deploying in Sierra Leone and some other African countries. That is what is happening.
Wow.
Yesterday,
the build people.
Wow. Fantastic, solution they are providing for, because look, one of the problems that we have is going back to the Registrar General's, office to say that, these are the returns and all of that. So we are filing company returns.
So bookkeeping is a big issue that a lot of businesses
It's a lot
have.
of work.
So this one synchronizes everything.
Synchronizes
Makes it
everything,
simple.
and there are things that they can, add and make it better and all of that. I believe that these are solutions we should be looking at.
Absolutely.
Rwanda is leading the way. We can actually scale up and then exceed them.
Yeah.
I got to a tea joint yesterday. They call them the Maseda.
Oof.
Charlie, when I got to the place, I was asking the lad, are you sure about this packaging?
It's so good.
Charlie, it's
so
comparable.
Good. Isn't it those who have used the hibiscus as the base
Yes,
thing?
that's right. And they
have lemongrass.
They have
everything.
Charlie. No, you see, so I was having a conversation with, I think it was the Volta Regional Vice Chairman of the NDC, Egypt Kudutu, who was also
he came to also exhibit his made in Ghana fabrics. Some beautiful tie and dye and silk.
Fagroma.
It was nice.
I'll come to that.
So Egypt, he wants to touch everything.
Everything
made in Ghana.
He is supporting.
From Egypt to Kenya. Everywhere.
Made in Ghana journalism. Made in Ghana politics.
Made in Ghana fabrics.
And made in African names.
Good morning, Mr. Kudutu.
When the guy dragged me there, he said, Charlie, they sell tea, blah, 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 some options.
It was good.
For some reason, he could just imagine, or he just felt that this man should drink tea. So I went there. So I saw the varieties available. So I was asking questions. Look, the packaging, right, top notch packaging, and they told me that these are artisanal tea brands because they have production.
So they have outgrowers.
Somewhere around. I think when you're going towards Weebie, it's at Dental. That enclave.
Right.
So they produce with their hands to the packaging.
Handmade stuff.
Exactly, and they have a number of varieties, right? So I picked up, a number of them. I think I picked up about 4 different,
the funny thing, I go to that particular place.
So I got home. Wait, let me finish.
Okay.
So I got home and I said, Charlie, these people, they spoke about this thing. I thought that we were their salespeople. So there was one with, what do you call it? Chili in it. The chili pepper or whatever they call it. So I brewed the thing, Charlie.
It will go on.
Oh, so where I mixed some with the mint one, there was one that they added mint and blah blah. So I combined the two of them. I brewed them, Charlie, and I just relaxed and reclined.
It's good.
My apasa.
It was good.
I added a little bit of anichi.
Yes.
No, it was top notch.
It was hitting the right places.
The branding was consistent with the quality it was
of the
delivering.
product.
And the aroma that was emanating from the tea produced right here in Ghana.
Yes.
Now the question is whether it is not possible in this day and age of the after. We have 1.3 billion people across the whole of Africa.
Market.
Egypt is a huge tea drinking country.
Yeah.
Kenya, they are also very big. Ethiopia, they are big. Tunisia, the northern part, parts of Nigeria. That's, an economy of about 300 million or 200 million people.
More than 200 million.
You understand?
Yeah.
Senegal, they are also heavy tea drinkers. I believe that, look, if we are able to support our own, we can help them to scale up in a big way.
Yeah.
and then penetrate these markets
Very
in
important.
a way that benefits not only they themselves, but also would earn some foreign exchange or forex to support our economy. Jobs will be created as a result. A lot more knowledge will be transferred in the process, and it will help all of us.
Yeah.
So, massive kudos to every single person who came out yesterday and the day before to support this cause.
Yep.
The staff of Citi FM, the managing director, and all the people involved in the chain. Every single one who contributed in one way or the other to support this. Fantastic, kudos to you. And then to the Fagroma people. Charlie. Fagroma International.
Oh my God.
No, Charlie. It was. Look, there's this linen that they have.
The silk one.
Yeah, it's actually
The silk one.
Silk, Charlie. Fantastic.
It's beautiful.
Charlie, they dyed the thing some way, Charlie. The designs are very complex, but yet simple.
Yes.
And that level of sophistication to be able to do that right here in Ghana, I think they need to scale up.
And we need to support them a lot more. About the tea brand you talked about.
Yes.
I mean, I got there, I saw the packaging, I was so blown away. I said, look, I'm going to the car, let me go and bring Koba and come back.
That's right.
Because a lot of people, once you say you are going to come back, they feel that, oh, you are not coming back. Truthfully, by the time I got to the car, I realized that I have blown all my Koba on everything else. Look, there was this one I got. It's called Unique Aromas.
Okay.
Yep.
Bro.
Also tea.
Unique. No, this one is fragrance.
It's fragrance.
Made in Ghana fragrance.
Okay, you put in your hall.
Those candles and other things. There's other one you just do that in the hall in the bathroom. So yesterday I didn't sleep early because I was just staying awake to inhale it.
Very.
It is good. And you have this body splash. It's amazing.
Okay.
Look,
unique aromas.
Unique aromas.
Okay.
Unique aromas.
I didn't see that.
Fantastic.
When I moved to where I am now,
yes.
My wife would buy. I didn't know what she bought little pots with all kinds of liquids.
Yes, so the candle thing.
So you put the candle. It sits beneath a pot. The pot has a small hole. And
pot.
The candle sits there. You light the candle and you put the liquid on top of it. So as it's warming up, the aroma fills the space.
Diffuses it.
Bro,
I see.
That's the science behind it.
And then there was
especially when it's sitting in an AC. When you enter that space, then you know that you are in front of greatness.
You understand?
A holy place.
No, and
Sanctum Sanctorium.
That's the holy of holies. And I spoke to some diasporans who had just come to Ghana. I mean, someone was accusing me that in the first report I did for the one, I was just talking to diasporans. I said it's a beyond borders, affiliation. So, there was this young lady who is less than 16. I wouldn't give her more than 15, right? I'll play you a voice of what she said and talked about why it's important for Ghanaians to buy made in Ghana. It was very thought-provoking conversation she shared with me about the fact that in the UK, a lot of the productions is mass.
That's right.
It's not as, handmade as ours. So in terms of quality, if we decide to be buying more things from abroad, we are not doing ourselves any good. She said it more eloquently in a more poignant manner, and I'll let her speak for herself. But there was Aunt's Perfections. They make products from granite. These days they don't say granite, they say peanut butter.
Okay.
Look, if the packaging was solid. If you taste the thing, they done it like sachet, and they have bottles, bigger ones for family size and everything. And I met Reverend Bernard Adeakwa and his wife there. They had a taste of the thing and they were so impressed, and they were asking, but what would it take to be providing this for senior high schools, for example?
That's right.
We're thinking about the kind of skill it will give this young entrepreneur, and Safo, for example, right? Even if we decided that she should just be producing for senior high schools within her municipality or even the region of Accra, it will help her scale, right? She can employ more people. For the outgrowers she buys her produce from, that'll be a consistent market for them all year round. So you're lifting some farmers or peasant farmers out of poverty because there is a consistent source, and the government is buying. We really need, from what we have seen over the weekend, we really need the government to use its financial muscle to invest in Ghana. A couple of months ago, we had this conversation about political parties promising to give jobs to people. Meanwhile, the t-shirts they are giving the people with jobs written on them are printed from China. And you are exporting the jobs to the people in China. You are leaving the unemployed here. You give them a t-shirt, they're on motorbike and doing paying for you. You have exported the jobs. It's not enough for the Ghanaian people to believe in Ghanaian produce and start buying Ghana. It's good. We have seen it. I love the fact that families came there with their children, grandmothers came, people were even in wheelchairs. They were wheeling themselves around to see the wonders. And a lot of the diasporans were actually amazed to see most of the things we do are made here. So it's about time. We need that massive push from the government. That is something that must be done immediately. If you were there, I'm happy to hear your comment. What was the feedback you got from the This Is Ghana exhibition over the weekend? There were seminars as well. Send me your message. I'm happy to read them. 0549 986 996, 0549 986 996. We'll be bringing you tech and social media trends shortly. But I have some good filler for you. If you need your day to be energizing, you want to be as energetic as I am today. Oh, first of all, you have to buy made in Ghana things. But then on standby, you have to get Lucozade. It's energy giving, great tasting Lucozade, and it has a new look. So whether you're in the office, you're in school, you're in trotro, you need to restore your energy, look out for the now sleeker, slimmer Lucozade Original 330 ml can with the same energy that you've known for years. Go ahead and grab your Lucozade sleek can and discover the unbeatable energy with every sip. Lucozade Restore Your Energy is an advert that's FDA approved. Now listen, are you ready to make every moment count? From the simple pleasures of treating yourself to unforgettable weekend getaways or a special surprise for someone you love, you can have the perfect companion. Stanbic cards are there for those fulfilling moments that make you go like, yes, this is it. Talk to Stanbic on 0302 815 789, on social media at Stanbic Bank GH. Visit stanbicbank.com.ga to learn more.
Now, where are you headed? Are you shopping at the mall or buying fuel for your car, or you're shopping online for the things you need? Whatever it is you're doing, you need the SG Visa card. It's the best option to make payments for goods and services online or anywhere with a POS machine. Get in touch with SG on 0302 214 314. SG Ghana, the future is you. The new order of retirement is here. You can now retire on your own terms with a guaranteed monthly income for the rest of your life. Simply invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and start receiving monthly income to enjoy the perfect retirement. Get in touch with Old Mutual on 050 453 4333 or 4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh. Old Mutual do great things every day.
Did you pass through? Did you make it? I know you did. Some of you came from Sishi, others came from Shishi, others came from Oti region, Volta region, Ashanti region, just for the This Is Ghana event. The exhibition, it was powerful. Let me know what your impressions are and how we can collectively push these enterprising young people. Sky, you got something?
Yeah, so quickly, let me say happy glorious birthday to the man known as APC Isaac Entry. He is the APC president, and the APC is actually Asante Professionals Club. Asante Professionals Club. They are all wishing their APC president, APC Isaac Entry, a glorious happy birthday, and they are saying, may the good Lord and the golden spirit of Asante Man continue to bless and protect her as she celebrates another milestone.
Wonderful.
But why are you using her?
Okay.
It's
a mistake.
I think it must have been. Yeah,
it's
because Isaac Entry should be. Yes.
It's a he,
yes,
certainly.
Yes, so,
now, there is engineer Evans Tutu Akosa of Abilene and Memphis Metropolitan Limited. You are one of a kind. We wish you a birthday that's full of joy and happiness, and this is coming from all your colleagues at Abilene and Memphis Metropolitan Limited. Wish my son Jomi and Jonathan, my husband of Click and Dimples, happy birthday. God bless them both. I love you both from the moon to the moon and back. Oh, Grace, your son and your husband chop the same birthday. That's lovely. They are clicking and dimpling themselves.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
God is making things happen.
I tell you. Wishing our ever selfless chairman of Ebenezer Methodist Cathedral, MFY Medina, Brother Cosmos Osei, a glorious new year. In fact, words are not enough to celebrate you. You're truly a great gift unto us, and we love and greatly appreciate you. From all of us at the branch. This is from Manuel, actually. So Tech and Social Media is brought to you by First Bank Ghana and Telecel. First Bank Ghana says the biggest dream starts small, so this long vacation, enroll your children on wards on the First Bank Ghana Junior Internship Program from 15th of July to September 15th. They will gain invaluable work experience. If your kids are below 12, sign them up on the Kids First account. If they are between 13 to 17, do the Me First account for them. Deposit an initial 300 Ghana cedis in their account and apply for the First Bank Ghana Junior Internship Program. Your child on ward will experience an exciting 5-day internship at any of our branches. Get to participate in an essay writing competition and win an attractive cash prize as well. So find out more about the First Bank Ghana Junior Internship Program. Please call 0596 91 921 or email firstsolutions@firstbankgroup.com. First Bank Ghana, you first. And Telecel says, look, there is more money raining in the country. You can win up to 30,000 Ghana cedis every week. There is 1 million Ghana cedis grand prize up for grabs. When you simply reload your mobile using your Telecel Cash wallet, you are part of the daily or weekly draw. If you purchase data or airtime using your Telecel Cash wallet, you double your chances. If you make payments onto your fixed broadband, also gives you a chance to be the next millionaire. Opt in for free, dial star 500 hash or send win to 500. Visit Telecel Play app. It is a promo that's regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T's and C's apply. Telecel, connecting energies. Nathan Ni Obodaikwa.
All right.
What's in the trends this morning, Nathan?
Okay, let's get into the trends. It's sport heavy, so let me clear the politics and others here. Stop Galamsey now is trending. Over the weekend, it came up. People shared pictures of some of the water bodies.
Yep.
And so it regenerated the hashtag Stop Galamsey now. And I'm really happy that people are engaging in these conversations. I'm really, really happy that people are making noise about it. We've said it in so many times here. Last week we spoke about it twice. Other media houses have also gone into the field to highlight the dangers of illegal mining. And yet, some people think that journalists are the problem when it comes to Galamsey. As to how somebody came up with that logic, only God in heaven can explain to us how somebody sat down and felt that the war against Galamsey was lost because it was the fault of journalists. Whoever came up with that, I'm sure you are enjoying your morning. Let's move on to other things that are trending. Still with politics, 12 pillars to economic freedom. That was the title of Nana Kwame Bediako's presentation last night. He launched, I could say, the highlights of his manifesto, right, if you like. So very interesting outdoor event he did there. So that is trending. Also, Nana Kwame Bediako is trending. Cheddar is also trending, referring to the same gentleman. Now to the sport-related trends. Yesterday, Man United lost 3-0 at home to Liverpool, and so it's generating a lot of conversations. Casemiro is trending, Liverpool is trending, Ten Hag is trending, hashtag MUNLIV is also trending. Chelsea also drew 1-1 with Crystal Palace, so hashtag CHECRY is trending, and a host of other people involved in football: Kylian Mbappe, Rashford, Man United, Chelsea, Mo Salah, Chouameni, all of that. Real Madrid also played. So lots of the combinations, lots of the conversations are sport related.
But what was Ten Hag writing all over the
I don't even know what he was doing. I just don't get it. Now you make it. It's the same as my man.
After Man City,
same old Toto Kada. Charlie, you Basa.
But the records speak to his defense, right?
That what?
That is, after Man City, they have won more trophies than they did.
Probably not. But the point is, really, his team is not doing well in the league. right? You cannot show up and
It's just 3 matches.
You see, people's problems are not because it's 3 matches. The problems of last season are still there. That's what is upsetting a lot of people.
Okay.
So it's not because they lost the game.
Trust the process. But that's what you guys tell us.
That's what the process, yes. But if after 2-3 years, nobody can seem to see where it is going, Charlie, sorry. Anyway, let's do some tech news quickly. Now, we know that the iPhone 16 is coming out very, very soon. But before that, Apple...
I want one, actually.
You want one?
Yeah, because of the AI things they are incorporating.
If you are getting one, remind your...
Remember
your younger brothers.
I want one, meaning that I want
somebody... Okay. So clearly, the request of your younger brothers...
constituted like that.
Get to the benefactor. Anyway, so ahead of all of that, iOS 18, which will be the latest iOS update, there will be released very soon.
Thank you.
And Apple has given us a list of phones that are compatible with the iOS 18. It's a long list, but basically phones from iPhone SE upwards, you can get it. So if you use an iPhone 10, 8 and 17, we are sorry. Yeah, you didn't even get the last update. So now you are not part.
You're not part of it.
Anyway, so that's the latest from Apple. So they're saying that they will put it out September 9. That is when they'll give full details of the new update, and then at that event is when they will officially unveil the iPhone 16.
But honestly, I mean, while we get all of these gadgets and appliances and all of that, please, sometimes if you don't need it, don't go for it. Because you see somebody, just getting out of senior high school, and she's holding multi-thousand.
For me, it's not. Look, if somebody is buying for them or their parent is buying for them, that's okay. What I
functions,
I feel a lot of people underutilize.
Yes, that's the point I'm making.
The mobile phones they have, be it an iOS one or an Android one. Phones from a certain year or phones made within a certain time frame have all these amazing features. Lots of people don't know how to maximize their mobile phone. So please, if you are listening to us, take your phone. Figure out all the other functional things you can do. You'll be surprised at the things you are struggling to take care of. That phone can help
everything
you do
is
it,
taken care of there. That's so true. There's a term for it, a love for new gadgets, all the time wanting to get an updated version of something. I've forgotten what it's called.
Make the best of the phone. Even if you get a new one, learn to use it inside out so it becomes a valuable tool. Not just a fashion statement.
But Nita, if I dash you one right now, you go like...
Of course. My big he's into the tech space. Majority of the processes I draft for for my clients and all the things.
You do that on my phone.
I've produced sports stories for Breakfast Daily on Channel 1 TV for 2 years. Right? For 2 years. Out of the 2 years, the first 2 months was when I used the computer. After that, I've always used my phone. Editing pictures, labeling pictures, writing stories. It's very simple things.
Everything. Your office is in your hands.
Yep.
Well, that was a tech session.
And I'm busy typing and doing things. Charlie, I'm working.
That's right.
It's not like I'm,
You are carrying your office without paying rent.
Since 1894, we've witnessed the evolution of a brand and proudly partnered with its people on the path to prosperity. From the ink-stained ledgers of the past to the lightning-fast transactions of today, First Bank has consistently adapted, embracing innovation while cherishing the legacy of our heritage and making giant strides across the globe. It's not just about banking, it's about enabling your success generation after generation. Our legacy defined the past, shaped the present, and in 2094, we will still be fostering financial security and stability for future generations. We are helping to create a future where the possibilities are infinite, the opportunities borderless, and where the world looks up to Africa. Let's awaken the giant in you. You first. First Bank.
Kind of way, tell you how the more money promo now.
Everybody likes money, but what do we like more than money? More money! Join the Telecel More Money promo and win money, more money, and even more money. Simply opt in for free and reload your mobile and broadband and be the lucky winner of the 1 million Ghana cedis grand prize. Also win cash prizes of up to 3 million Ghana cedis in the daily and weekly draw. Opt in for free by dialing *500# or send WIN to 500, or you can opt in on the Telecel Play app. The more you reload, the higher chances of winning in the Telecel More Money promo. Keep loading, win, and be a millionaire.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Terms and conditions apply. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
Get ready for the ultimate battle of business minds at the Citi Business Olympics 2024. Join us for a day of intense competition, team building, and networking as companies go head to head in the various challenges to prove their skills and expertise. From traditional sports like seven-a-side football, basketball, sack race, and volleyball to unique challenges like tug of war and arm wrestling, there's no shortage of excitement and adrenaline pumping action. Don't miss out on this exciting event that will test your business acumen and athletic skills on the field. Date Saturday 28th September 2024. Venue Eden Heights Sports Complex, Wager. Time 8 a.m. Call 0558 973 973 for details on how you can participate and showcase your company's talents at the Citi Business Olympics 2024. Get ready to compete, collaborate, and conquer. The Citi Business Olympics 2024 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM and proudly sponsored by Piva Beverages, Blue Jeans Energy Drink, and Bethel Logistics, experts in shipping logistics.
Welcome to the new normal. STEAM education. At Sparks Learning Experience, science plus art equals holistic learning, hands-on teaching, creating knowledge anew, experiential learning. That is what we do at Sparks. The future is bright with skills in hand and knowledge in action. Enroll your child at Sparks today and watch their skills come alive. We've got drone piloting, programming, AI, robotics, among others for your child. They will receive exceptional STEAM mentorship from our founder, Professor Fred Magbangaluri. Sparks Learning Experience, where skills shine bright. Admission is open now. Find us at 1 University Avenue, Bukusu, or call us on 055 7637 149.
Hey, my friend, let us walk quickly and get away from this dog.
Indeed, we should. Amadu's dog can be wild sometimes. You know what? It is safer to walk away from it.
Hey, this dog won't stop barking at us. It's even getting closer. Who knows if it has rabies or not? That dangerous disease.
Wait, gentlemen. Our dog is in chains and would not come near you. My husband ensures Bingo, our dog, is vaccinated annually to prevent rabies.
Rabies is a disease that can cause severe illness and death among animals and humans. Rabies is spread through the saliva of a dog or a cat that has the rabies virus when that animal bites or scratches someone or another animal. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year to protect them from rabies and keep them healthy. Remember, no bites, no scratch, no rabies. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year. For further information, please contact your nearest health facility. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, Veterinary Services, USAID, and partners.
I am Ohinere Gifty Auntie. You see, it always feels good when you receive that salary alert. I made a bold decision to invest a lump sum into the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan. And this means that I will get these alerts every month throughout retirement for the rest of my life. You too can retire on your own terms. So invest a lump sum in the Old Mutual Retirement Salary Plan today and enjoy guaranteed monthly income for life. Call Old Mutual on 050-453-4333 or visit oldmutual.com.gh to sign up today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Channel 1 TV is live.
on DSTV, GoTV, and HD+. On DSTV, find us on Channel 363. On GoTV, we're on Channel 117. And on HD+, get us on Channel 108. On a digital TV, run a new search. But take note that without an antenna, you cannot access Channel 1 TV. Channel 1 TV can be accessed on any free-to-air digital box, like the DSTV and HD+ boxes. Channel 1 TV, telling your story, empowering change.
Ajua, Grandma looked very peaceful. I was completely amazed when I saw her neatly presented. She looked just like she was sleeping.
You haven't seen anything yet, my brother. You should have seen the care and quality treatment they gave her at transitions. One man, one room, just like a 5-star hotel.
Wow.
And not only that, we had a dedicated person to guide the family through the funeral planning process.
Are you sure?
Of course. From picking her up to when we lowered Grandma down, everything was completely stress-free. They had all the needed funeral services, caskets, hearse, chapel, and so much more.
This one, dear, no family fights after all.
I'm so happy we made the right decision to use Transitions.
With Transitions, your loved one gets the best of care while the family enjoys a stress-free funeral planning process. Call us now on 0302 634 706. And no, did I tell you they are affordable? Transitions, the funeral people.
Join the conversation on the Citi Breakfast Show on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag CitiCBS.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
No way.
And we are still reflecting on the This is Ghana exhibition. Very shortly, we'll bring you the water crisis that has hit a big part of the central region. Greater Accra still reeling under this impact. I'd love to hear from you. Which region are you in, and what is your water supply situation like? All this in the midst of the Galamsey conundrum that we are dealing with. The number to share your experiences via is 0549 986 996. 0549 986 996. Now, last night, Nana Kwame Bediako Cheddar, he also made us know what plans he has for the people of the Republic of Ghana. Did you follow that? We'll bring you some highlights and some conversations. In the meantime, Ghana, are you ready for up to 30% discount? From 26th of August to 21st of September, Samsung is going all out in the Samsung Blue Tag sale. Everything with the Blue Tag gets a reduced price, from the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra all the way to the A05. Nothing is off limits. Visit any of our shops nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Now, as the city of Accra gets filled with many more property developments, where you live matters, especially where you live your best life. Get ready to make your retirement dreams a reality. Say hello to a life filled with relaxation, tranquility, and endless possibilities. At Lakeside Hills, Lakeside Estate's exclusive retirement home is tailored to help you find the perfect sanctuary to enjoy your golden years to the fullest. We have 2, 3, and 4 bedroom homes developed in a serene environment. with many amazing facilities. Call us on 050-141-8622 or 020-477-5040. Visit www.lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all. Lakeside Hills, live your best life. Listen, you need to get Pepsodent Cavity Fighter. It gives your teeth the protection they need, leaving you with 10 times stronger teeth. It's fortified with all the essentials to protect your teeth, prevents cavities, keeps your teeth strong and your mouth healthy. Call this number toll free 0800 2030. Always remember to brush your teeth in the morning and before you go to bed at night. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
Now, ladies, are you ready to redefine your networking experience? Introducing Table for Six, an exclusive and delightful dining experience curated for female professionals and entrepreneurs. This isn't your typical networking event, it's an opportunity to build meaningful connections with like-minded women in an intimate industry-focused setting of your choice. Registration ends on the 6th of September, so visit the website QRateMKTG/events to learn more. Table for Six, where professional women come to connect and thrive. It's time, or it's that time of the year again. The Ghana Fruit and Vegetable Fair is about to hit Accra. The horticulture business platform, in collaboration with IDH and Ghana Vegetables, with funding support from the Royal Netherlands Embassy, presents the 8th Ghana Fruit and Vegetable Fair 2024. It's happening from the 5th to the 7th of September 2024 at the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. each day. The theme: working together, taking horticulture to the next level. If you want to register, call 0503 536 138. Attendance is free. See you there.
Some messages, please. What's the brand of the Made in Ghana tea you're discussing this morning? Good morning. You didn't add your name, Sky. The name is again
Masida.
Yes, Masida. They have hibiscus, they have lemongrass, they have all kinds of flavors that will set
blow
you
your
off.
mind.
It's just amazing.
If you are stressed, you want to relax and just enjoy yourself, please. You know, the stress relievers are there. Get Masida and all the options.
Healthy options for you. Healthy Made in Ghana options. Think about it. Can I get the contact of the bookkeeping people Sky is referring to? I'm sure he's referring to Built. The
Built, yes. Yeah. So if you want to get in touch with the Built people, please, you can call them on 0308 04007. 0308 0400 and 7. When you call, you can speak to either Salah or you can speak to Restus Numaji. They are there to help you solve your accounting and invoicing issues.
Yeah. Wonderful. To read them. 0549-986-996 0549-986-996. Which of the things you saw at the This Is Ghana exhibition surprised you the most? Which of them impressed you? What were your feedback? What else would you like to see? Sky, I kept hearing people say, look, let's do this for 3 days. Like start on a Friday, end on a Sunday. Let's do this twice a year. Let's do this quarterly. And all that kind of feedback. And there was one man who came to me and said, okay, he thinks that more of the vendors need to have POS devices, because he came with his 3 cards and many of them said they receive either Momo or cash. So as we are migrating towards a more digital we are migrating towards the digital space, he expects to see more of the Ghanaian businesses accepting POS.
That's important.
And that was a good point.
Yeah, I think, you see, feedback. I think we need to actually push legislation in that direction. Because it seems we're talking digitalization. Like I said, they mean two different things. we need.
Not yet a lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is not yet a lifestyle. You go to a shop, you want to buy, they say, oh, cash.
It's cash.
Even Momo Crowd, they will tell you that, yeah, I had
Some
yeah,
people
Momo
do
because,
accept it,
especially the watchy joints, some of them will tell you that you watch
you want
Momo.
to pay Momo.
Yeah, that's right. Because
watch,
for some, I don't know whether it's because people are duping them or they are doing all kinds of things. So, I think
it's the charges. I think it's the charges. The thing
That is
about
one.
the
It is
Momo
one.
and
here
it has
is
to
the
be
charges.
scrapped.
It
The
is
reason
one.
And
I
the
am-
e-levy has not been good to businesses, especially the SMEs.
Yeah,
It's one. The other part is that sometimes people do actually dupe them.
Yeah, it's wrong.
People will say, oh, I've sent it. Oh, it hasn't come. Oh, I have a notification here. And then people leave and they don't pay.
No, you see, but the way to actually deal with that is to ensure that when the payment is made, at least there should be a receipt generated.
Yeah.
Right? I think there should be a way of designing a service or solution that should immediately. So, for instance, you go somewhere, you just tap your phone.
Yeah.
You tap your phone, the deduction is made.
Yeah.
You tap your card, the deduction is made, and then there and then
you
are
tap
given
the phone.
the phone
yes.
On the surface or on something?
Yes.
Okay, I've not experienced that.
Yeah.
I've not experienced that.
I think in most of the US, well,
Wow.
everywhere in the US, the UK.
Is this in Ghana?
Well, I'm yet to see that solution here.
Not with the phone and the POS, but there are certain cards that when you
tap,
you
yes,
tap.
I mean,
It just does the
send it for
deduction.
instance together.
Oh,
You see,
wow.
so let's move into that area because if we do that, imagine the whole of Makola. So all these women who are
You have to
selling,
carry money.
you don't have to carry money. People are pickpocketing and doing all kinds
Sometimes
of.
we always see fire outbreaks in our markets.
Right.
Charlie,
And you
if
lose everything.
is digitalized.
You see, when you do that, then accounting is easy. You don't have to sit down and now be
trace the
tabulating.
thing
Yes.
properly.
So if you have been able to sell about 100 different things on a given day,
Easy to
it will do
choose.
the tabulation for you, write a report for you. Oh, this particular product sold a lot more. For instance, the bill people, when you get that report, oh, this particular product, you receive a lot of purchases of this particular product. So maybe you have to look at how you can fine tune that. And I think that digitization or digitalization, it depends on how you take advantage of the offerings that they
are
bring you.
available.
And I think that before I want to read a quick message about
Okay,
something
go
about
ahead.
tea. So this one says, good morning. I wanted to share my exciting experience at the recent This is Ghana exhibition event. I purchased some fantastic products from Rouge Natural Ventures.
Okay.
I've not met them, including shea butter. And I was impressed by the exceptional packaging that they offered. The Alata soap in particular has won me over. I also discovered some delicious crunchy products from Dia.
Dia.
D-I-Y-A. You saw them there?
D-I-Y-A.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. And again, the packaging was top notch. Kudos to Citi and Channel One for bringing these innovative entrepreneurs together. For those of us who couldn't visit all the stands, could you please share the locations and products of the exhibitors on your website? That will be greatly appreciated.
Because you missed a unique opportunity. Now you're going to have to drive from here to here to look at this is it brought everybody together. And it was good.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was good.
It was good. The one thing I was happy to see was parents coming there with their children. There was one particular parent who came to say they took their awards to different places, showing them things they wanted, and this girl was just not liking anything until she saw the aquarium. And they were surprised how fascinated the girl was. She just stayed there for so long
watching the.
And I'm like, this lady has found a new path for herself. You never know she's going
golden
to
fish are good inside.
marine ecologist or something. Yes, she loved the fishes. That kind of vibe inspired her,
beautiful.
excited something in her neurons,
That's right.
in
She
her
wants
brain
to be an
cells.
you
never know, so it was a good experience to expose your children to, and kudos to everybody, and to C2 clothing.
C2 clothing, okay.
C2
yeah, that's
clothing.
right. I saw them yesterday.
No, the boo and the kaftan. No, Ekoye. It's good. This morning I'm popping.
You're popping with some stars on your.
No. Yeah, this one.
Is it beads or what?
Go first, then it's kumchacha. I love it.
Don't look for trouble for me.
No, but it's good. I love it. It's good. If you wear this in the night, it will work.
And there's a lot of refinement happening in the Nkuto space. previously we were receiving a lot of shea butter from the north untreated, and just using it.
Now they add essential oils to it, and it leaves some smoothness on your skin.
I'm still on my bubune.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, I'm still on my
Bubune
bubune.
was there over the
Really
weekend.
good. Their shea butter is really good.
That's right. Yesterday I got some from the Sign Natural people.
Sign Natural.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I mean, when you receive it raw in the raw form from the north,
it's hard.
You have to melt it. Yes, the smell is some way.
Yeah.
But they've been able.
But that one is also the healthy one.
But
it's too hard. It's too hard. By the time you break it, your hand is broken.
When you wear white shirt,
yes.
Oh yeah, when you wear white shirt, if you don't take care,
it will stay in your collar.
But you see, when they add all of these things, they treat it properly. It becomes thinner and easy to apply on the body, and the Sign Natural people are doing a fine.
But I'm still getting you the hair growth oil.
Nathan, tell me, what did you see? What impressed you the most? I saw you with the madame, and you were having a good time.
Oh, Tele headquarters was around.
Oh yeah, the entire governance was in the building. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, it was good. It was slightly laid back as compared to last year. I don't know whether it was because the vendors were spaced out or we had fewer vendors than last year.
No, we have more than 300
I see.
exhibitors.
Okay.
So, yeah, in terms of exhibitors, solid.
Okay, then it means that we probably spaced them out well. Because I was looking at certain portions of the place and I thought they were empty. But then, like I'm saying, maybe we spaced them out well and we managed to get them, to be in one solid space.
Last time you almost passed out because of the heat.
Yeah.
So
but this the weather,
we spaced them out well.
I also think.
Are you not talking about the food and mistaking it for the food back to your village?
No, I was talking about back to your, of course, we are the same place. Back to you. Then
so this time we spaced it out well. So
the time of the year too helps. The temperatures are.
No, what I'm saying is that are you not confusing the food bazaar
with This is Ghana?
With This is Ghana.
As in
terms of the way you are describing.
Where you had the experience, you almost passed out.
Oh, that was of course. That was
the food bazaar.
No, that was back to your village.
Yeah,
that's a different one. But I'm just saying that So the first statement I made was in reference to like the spacing.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then I noticed that we had a wider range of companies,
more
right? So preferably, or last year or 2 years ago, typically you'd had more food people, cosmetics, beauty, blah blah blah.
And tech people.
I noticed that now you had a few more services, right? So like builds, bookkeeping people. I noticed you had the African business
ABB, yes.
ABB. Then you had other people there as well. Of course, you had Ghana Atomic Energy there, just to show that there are different sides.
The Chinese car makers.
You had the Chinese car makers. You had the e-drive people.
Zonda. That's Zonda.
No, I'm talking about the electric vehicle people. Then there was Zonda.
Drive.
No,
that's Urban Plug, I think.
Yes, Urban Plug. And like I said before, I think one of the last day or 2 days before, I was happy that people came out. You see, not because you come and get, all kinds of great things to buy, but if you're a Ghanaian business, this was an opportunity for you to come and see other businesses and see who is producing a service or who has a service that complements what you have and could plug in, right? So I was there with some friends. Jeff and Dorina, they are shout outs to you, and they have a bar in Osu, 957 Daiquiri Bar. They have a hotel in East Airport, Cocoa Palm. And when this gentleman was talking about bookkeeping, inventory, blah blah blah, I just dragged my friend Jeff and said, Jeff, this is for you because you've got businesses where you have inventories and stuff like that. You need to have a chat with these people and they can support your business in one way or the other. So for me, it was important that people came around, and I hope people made contacts or they took contacts of businesses that can also help their own business.
Listen,
you get my point? Because I feel that, you see, one way of growing this country is if businesses partner and they make the money here and the money stays here. So for me, it was an opportunity to bring somebody who's coming there, as you assume the person is a customer, somebody's coming to buy or a visitor. That's wonderful, but they may have their own business. So I would have not I hope people did that. That's what I want to say. I hope people did that. Come around, take contact to see how they can also create nice synergies and nice partnerships between their Ghanaian companies and the companies who were on display. But it was nice seeing all of them there. There were people I interviewed last year
who came back.
Root Mix. The people shout out to the people at Root Mix. I passed by their place.
101.
Yeah.
They were feeding us.
Yeah.
You know about the contacts you talked about. So usually people have cards they give out to. So one of them, Giddens, the shoes, gentleman who came with the laptop bag and all. So he tells me that look, he knows that a lot of people are coming, they are overwhelmed by their sheer variety and innovation. So they come there impressed, like, okay, I'm going to be back. Some actually also buy because as indeed many exhibitors they sold out and all. But what he does is when you come, he will ask for your number. So he will save your number on his phone and call you, make sure you save his number because he has the cards. But if he gives you the card, you will throw it away somewhere. So once you save his number on your phone, when he updates his WhatsApp, you will see. So he had hundreds of contacts from the This Is Ghana exhibition. Beautiful. Hundreds. And there was a lady who came with this year bags. I don't know if you saw.
No, I didn't.
It's the first lane if you went to the left. And she said that, look, people were watching online, people were watching on television, it was streaming live. And the second lady, she was one of the exhibitors the second lady went to. It's just when people come or went to her, they just like, oh, I'm looking for the lady who has the bag the second lady visited.
Yeah, that was a main attraction,
It was, and I liked how people were fighting for the cameras. Selassie was carrying her shea butter and dancing in front of the camera.
That's important. It's important.
Mention your brand. Everyone wanted her to see. Second lady should see their thing and touch it and feel it.
Very, very important.
It was good. I love the vibe. It was good. It was good. It was good. It was amazing.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
And the oil, I'm getting the oil.
The oil.
Yes, I'm actually looking it up. I saw the photos, so I'm checking out the photos.
Yeah. Is there a market for us in Kenya? I mean, you've been around the continent, a lot more than many people.
Well, I think a lot of the businesses who showed up have tried to enter other markets, particularly the East African market, the West African market. I think a lot of times, I don't know the difficulty in entering a place like Nigeria, but we also know that the Nigerians, when it comes to these things, can be a bit protectionist, with what you can bring in, because they will tell you they have the same, and you're not coming with yours to disrupt this. But perhaps we could look around even before we get to East Africa and the others, but just maybe look at Sierra Leone, look at Liberia. The ones around us, if we could enter those markets, I think they are waiting for us. But then here's the thing as well. These companies to be able to do that need investments. They need access to credit. We all know our banks don't want to look at their faces. So they are struggling to scale, because if they're able to get at least, then they can also find partners who are also then willing to put in the money. So it's a 50-50, but I think looking around the sub-region first would be good, because going to those other places is not cheap. And the regulations you have to go around to enter those markets, again, not
even
easy.
with the AFTA in place,
Yes, I mean, because you are looking at creams, you have to pass through health checks. There are a lot of regulations,
sanitary things.
Yes, it's not easy to make it through, and I think every country has its own standards for what passes.
But would a continental regulation and agreement for that matter not help? So that, for instance, we do know that we are in Africa. Of course, there may be some changes if you move up north, where the skin tone is lighter and people are sort of close to the Arabs and all of that. But it should be possible to apply to a large extent broad regulation that says that if you are selling this product within Africa
and it meets
it must meet this requirement. So the range is provided. So once you fall in there, unless there are some local nuances that would have to be incorporated, then, because of course, I mean, when we go out to the UK, we buy all kinds of things, we come here and use it. I mean, so it should be possible to enforce it at that continental level without having to, if you come to Nigeria, this is what you do. I think we should allow the borders to just cave in.
That is what should be, but the reality is different. So I'm thinking for these companies, look, hey, look to Burkina Faso
Right.
if you can enter it. Look to Benin,
Cote d'Ivoire.
if you can enter. Look
Yeah.
to Cote d'Ivoire
Yeah.
and see what you can do. Of course, you'll find competition there, but if your products are good and you have a plug in there,
Yeah.
you should be able to make some headway there in addition to what is happening in Ghana. But again, the financing is the key issue here. Look,
I think Ghana
they need-
Exim Bank comes in a bit strong for these SMEs. Ghana Exim Bank, they're part of sponsors, and they so most of the entrepreneurs who came, for example, came under the umbrella of Ghana Exim Bank and some other funding agencies. So most of them you find them in villages in those clusters. So yeah, but more needs to be done, as you were saying.
Yeah, they need access to
That's
credit.
very
Give it to
true.
them.
We have a number of messages coming through. We'll share them with you. In the meantime, taking care of some quick announcement for you. There is a new exciting chocolate beverage out there on the market from the producers of Cowbell. We call it Twisco. It's a blend of premium cocoa powder enriched with NF4. It's available in 20g. Can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 cedi 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty its content into a mug, mix with 180 ml of previously boiled water, add milk, stir, and you good to go. Power your day with Twisco, my friend. Now, the Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority, DVLA, is inviting the general public to its 25th anniversary public lecture to commemorate the 25 years of its establishment. Date is Wednesday, September the 4th, 2024. Venue is the Citi Conference Center, the University of Ghana, Legon. Time is 8:30. Navigating the future, innovating and excelling in public service. That's the theme. Keynote address is the Minister of Transport, Honorable Kweku Ofori-Asiama. We have other speakers, Professor Raymond Atuguba, Dean of University of Ghana School of Law, Cecil Gabra, CEO of Top Tech Ghana. Be part of this innovative conversation about the future. Call us directly 020-3200-112. DVLA is celebrating 25 years of transformation and service. DVLA, your safety are concerned.
Now picture this, you're home after work, you want to lie down, but the mattress is sagging beneath you. That's why you need to get latex foam. Don't compromise on quality and don't compromise on your own comfort. Get in touch with Latex Foam on 0302-231-155 or visit them online, latexfoamghana.com. Latex Foam is your partner for life. Heritage Christian University College is at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. They have a wide range of undergrad programs and some master's programs as well. They are affiliated to KNUST and UCC. Get in touch with them on 020-229-8399 or visit their website hcuc.edu.gh. They are providing a missing link in tertiary education through creativity and innovation. Heritage Christian University College, educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders. Now, Diamond Cement is the very best on the market. The 42.5 R grade variant is the highest quality. They've got the more affordable 32.5 R grade, and that's a good deal for everyone. Get in touch with them on 0244-313-368 or 0540-111-978. Diamond Cement, still hard as a diamond.
Yes. You know, I was talking about the need for African approach to dealing with the issue of regulation from the continental level as opposed to the micromanagement that we are doing in our small countries. So there's this message coming in from Togbe Dobu, who is listening to us. He's in the space. And he says that currently we are moving towards a uniform standard for Africa via the African Standards Organization.
Sorry, take it again.
So he says currently we are moving towards a uniform standard for Africa via the African Standards Organization. As part of the program, we are organizing a conference in September, which is from the 18th of September to 20th September at Peninsula Resort, Akosombo, to discuss the challenges that we currently are facing. We hope to see you guys there. Speakers include Dr. Dako, CEO of the FDA, Professor Dodu, Executive Director of the GSA, and then also Deputy Directors of NAFDAC and Standards Organization of Nigeria.
Right.
And he sent me a poster which deals with the 2024 Africa Food Regulatory and Quality Assurance Conference. And he has all these, very important personalities, Professor Alex Dodu, Dr. D. Dako, Mohamed Yusunna, and Dr. Aina Ulu Benga.
So Africa Standards Organizations.
Yeah, that's right.
Looking at how to streamline the
exactly
standards
because it's
and make things
important.
easier
I
for
don't want
our
to
people.
go through all kinds of, how do you even call it? There's there's a technical term for it.
The phytosanitary.
Something tape, red
stuff.
tape. Yeah, red tapes.
Red tape is in
I want to go
bureaucracies,
to Sierra Leone. I want to go there seamlessly
Easy
without
does
having
it.
to. Now, of course, there will be local things that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Make sure that certain requirements are met
Yeah.
legally. But in terms of the regulatory environment, I think we need to do it from the continental level.
I have a very quick voice from the first day. Some patrons in particular sharing their impressions, and I will come to some messages. Just enjoy this. I'll be back.
UK, but I came here with my dad for a holiday. And when I came to This Is Ghana, I was very impressed because the quality of the things here are much better than England. In England, they rush things and the quality is not that good. But here, everyone has put thought into their products.
What were some of the things you saw that you were surprised is made in Ghana?
The hair supplies and like the lotions and hair growth oil, because I see those a lot in England and I didn't know they would be here.
What would you say to Ghanaians who think that they would rather buy products made from abroad and not in Ghana? What message do you have for people based on what you have seen here?
You're taking Ghana for granted if you're not buying your stuff here instead of England.
I just arrived yesterday from the US. I'm based in Indianapolis. And I am kind of very excited about the fact that most of them are Ghana sourced. And you can see these are young entrepreneurs. And with some of the people that I've gotten the chance to speak to, they're kind of young, friendly entrepreneurs. It is a good thing to really do Ghana, because that's what is really missing, because we've gotten very accustomed to foreign tastes, right?
Please, I encourage everybody, every Ghanaian, please, even if you can't make it today, please come tomorrow.
Yes.
What I'm seeing here is amazing.
Sure.
The packaging is top notch. And the taste, personally, I don't like mango, but I tasted the mango there. Some dry, beautiful mango. And I'm like, the world needs this. And This Is Ghana is a platform that is exposing Ghanaian-made products outside. So please, Citi Channel 1 TV and Citi FM, you guys, please, don't stop. Don't stop This Is Ghana.
And when we were growing up, these were events that we never had the opportunity to, participate and patronize in. So now that we are old boys, we get to see events like these. And I must admit that we are proud, to participate in these such, made in Ghana events. And we need to see more of these events. I'm proud to see the Ghanaian, participation, but we need to see more.
We're here for This Is Ghana. It's a really interesting event, and we can see a lot of local products that is made in Ghana with everything from Ghana. From the cream for the body creams, I've seen tea for the first time, which is made of local herbs, which is really interesting, and I would love to try it. And I've seen tailors, new designers making clothes. It's really interesting, and I think this program should keep on every year. You should be able to do this kind of programs, and good for all Ghanaians and Africans as well.
All round, I think it's a good event. I think such events put Ghana on a platform where people can see what we're capable of. And also, it's always a good idea to patronize our own things. That, obviously, apart from helping the economy, we're helping ourselves, we're helping ourselves develop and, get money, help people out of, poverty and all that. So it's very, very important. I think in the past, there were things that, we hear that it's been shipped from other countries to Ghana, and for me, that's very depressing. So this is really encouraging, seeing all the things and people putting a lot of effort into making things that are solely Ghanaian, and I'm very proud of it.
One of the exhibitions that has caught the attention of a lot of the patrons are these dress forms
made to suit the uniqueness of the Ghanaian people. Tell us your name.
My name is Priscilla Denchi Ochiri.
Okay, so how have patrons received your products?
Customers are really happy to see us because not everyone knows that this dress form can be made in Ghana. But whilst they are coming inside and they are seeing that product, they are very happy to see these things made in Ghana. Yes.
Are you cashing out?
Yes, please. Yes, we are cashing out. It's very.
How do you find that this is Ghana exhibition?
We saw the advert on TV. Yes.
How do you find it? How has it been so far?
It's been good. People are coming in, and so far we sold some things, so it's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me your name, man. Talking to more vendors. Hi, sir. Tell us your name. What brand you are representing?
I'm Ayawin from Massim Rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
How has day one been so far?
It's been pretty good. We met a lot of people very interested in the rice. Not just the rice, but then the fact that we have this quality of products on the Ghanaian market. It's been pretty good. And we've got to meet a lot of people as well from other brands that we can collaborate with as well.
I've seen a lot of diverse businesses, but importantly, we've seen what we can do with our own natural resources and also the talents that we have in Ghana and how we can package our products to match international quality. And I like that they're getting support from government agencies like Exim Bank and all of that, and they are pushing their businesses. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive.
So how else do you think we can push these people? And first of all, what's your impression of this exhibition? This is Ghana exhibition, how we can all push them to get to that level?
No, I think we're on course right now. What we need to do is to create more awareness of the availability of the products, the quality products, and then drive traffic towards it. So for example, what you're doing now from your station, it's amazing because you are highlighting what the good things that are available in Ghana, where they are and where we can find them. I was asking a lot of the companies where they are sold, and they said they are online businesses, which is great, but we need to know how to access them online and how to sift through. But you can see that this is creating jobs for young people, and it's also encouraging innovation from young people because it's the traditional stuff, but you're doing it in a new way. And also looking at what our tastes are that we're buying from abroad, and then also helping. I bought some fabrics as well, which is very nicely done, tie-dye.
I saw you got some snacks as well.
Oh, of course, that's why I came.
The second lady commended Channel 1 Television and Citi TV for its keen agenda to fill shelves in supermarkets and shops in the country and beyond with made in Ghana products.
I just have to say Made in Ghana has come a long way and we've improved significantly, and we need to patronize so that they can invest in improving it further. I mean, we have to be the change we want to see. We need to also invest in those businesses so that they can keep moving forward. But we have come a long way, and the range of products that are being packaged well, produced well, the quality is beating the foreign products because these are mostly naturally made products. So we need to have confidence in what we have. We need to consume what we produce, and then we can all go forward as a country.
No, yeah, this is made right here.
The miss mom.
Yeah, me so.
Okay, so we have a lot of messages coming through. Nathan will help us with some of them. When we are done, there's a new kid on the block. He says he's the new force, Nana Kwame Bediako. Yeah, he's saying a number of things, but yeah, let's take some of the messages.
Okay, this one says, huge shout outs to Eduabapa Foods. Says, I will be a loyal customer just from her response to my question. I can do that for you. Says, I'm looking for a garlic and coriander blended spice. All vendors are approached, sold the spices separately. Only Eduabapa Food said she could do it and deliver to me when I asked. Wow. Excellent customer service. Thank you, Miss P.
So one of the good things about this is how you can get things done to suit your very preference, like handmade stuff just for you.
Yeah, that's right. You know, one of the I bought some chili. I've forgotten the name of the company. So spices, you know, they have garlic, they have chilies. You know, those ones when you want to properly is it marinate? Is that what they want?
Yeah, marinate. You want to do the fish.
And for those of you who like traveling outside this country, and when you go, you don't get the kinds of local spices.
Oh, especially in East Africa, the thing is so bland.
The thing is so bland.
My God.
Is it Sankofa? You know, this is it
Sankofa spices.
Yeah, they were there, but the one I got, I don't remember the name.
Something like Miss Cookie or something.
I've forgotten that. You know, on top form. You know, the options are there, and it properly packaged, nicely done. You can put it in your traveling bag and fly it to the UK.
You're gone.
And
even the traveling bag, I saw one made here. You saw it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, more comments.
Okay, this one says I had so much fun with the Adaha dance band.
Oh, those guys were just something else, man.
This guy, the Adaha band.
The guys were playing like forever.
Standing on their legs.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Dressed in some colonial police or military uniform. Charlie, the guys, no, look.
Yeah, so how they look was, I think, how the colonials looked back in the day. Now, the name, the Adaha dance or the Adaha band. So there, if you understand the evolution of, say, high life, right? So when ballroom music was like early part, so ballroom music came from the British. Then the Ghanaians, we cooked our own version of the ballroom music. Our version is what we call the Adaha. So if you listen to that, your typical Adaha song almost sounds like ballroom music.
Has some calypso flair to it.
Very good. So it's just like Ghanaian ballroom music.
Oh, I see.
The things did by King Bruce and those are like types top notch performance. Like it's guts. It's like. So all these are the precursors of the high life we have today. You understand?
Oh, I see.
The Adaha band was like the local version of the structured dance room quartets or the dance room, the ballroom groups we had for the white people. And then this was for the locals. So the name high life actually comes from an expression the locals used to say that the rich people's music, the people who live the high life, that's their kind of music. And then,
I see.
Because the natives were not allowed in there, the local bands played some of the things they would normally hear in the ballroom outside in their small little neighborhoods and this. And over time, it became high life music. They had palm wine music, blah blah blah.
And I heard a lot of trumpet sounds in there.
So those things are this ballroom music. Those are the tenets or the features of ballroom music.
I love it.
That's how you hear. But they are a great band. They are
for 4 hours.
What I love about them is how they've like gone way back to like give us Ghanaian music from that era. Like play music from that era and you still like it. So that's very pure Ghanaian music.
I think if you have a function that you require, please call them. I don't immediately have their number, but at some point I think we should make the guys with the other one. Is it Chale solid?
The way they what's the word? They can adapt to the crowd. And how they got the exhibitors to come dancing and exhibiting their thing. Then they'll mention their brands. It was so innovative. Compa is always up to something new. Even if they are singing the same song, they are doing it in a different way that is unique and you will love. Compa is solid. Compulsory. Nathan, there's another one. One of the major challenges for intra-Africa trade is the absence of the infrastructure development. Imagine there is a train on the West African coast and the impact it will, if there were a train on the West African coast, and the impact it will make on movement of people and goods. Transporting goods to and from Nigeria, for instance, is such a Herculean task that it sometimes discourages businesses expanding beyond their home country borders. Isifu Ishola from Takwa, listening to you via your online presence on my phone.
This one says,
that's an important point. That's an important point.
Wipe laundry was my go-to place. I went straight to their stand, grabbed my 4-liter laundry liquid soap.
Thank you.
Bought some dried fruit at the stand opposite the fragrance people to munch on, and I left. Trust me, their liquid soap is the best I have used.
Oh,
that's Mokole. Wipe. They are wonderful. Wonderful people.
Awesome. Please.
Better
Wonderful
than
people.
any of the foreign brands I've used.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Just like the Yopo.
The Yopo one, the fabric softener. No.
Yeah.
I'll move. Look.
More comments.
I love it.
Okay, this one says, please encourage the vendors to make their products available. On Saturday, I wanted to buy made in Ghana at the Medina market.
And I couldn't
find it. Okay.
Oh, I think if you had come there, you would have seen Nana rice and related.
Yes.
Oh, yes. That Massim rice, you had EVV rice. And
there was EVV as well.
rice.
A number of them. Look, I have never had shower gel that has mint and lemongrass before.
That's right. They combine all of that.
Awaken shower gel. That's what I used this morning.
Now you
see, I'm awake. The fragrance is on fire.
At a certain point in my life, things were so bad. Those, were back in the community. I was in my city. Yes. You know when you get the Sabinano?
Yes.
When you bath in it, when you bath in it, the Sabinano. It means they think.
True. You didn't play. Oh wow. No, you use the Sabinano.
Yes, absolutely. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You think I'm lying?
They're good as that song.
No. You all condone now. The only problem is that when is it reading?
This one is too much.
Oh, I'm serious.
I mean, you have been through it.
I might be laughing, but I'm telling you this.
This is news to me.
Yeah. Samina, you will use it. You cream your body nice. The only problem is that if it rains,
everything you'll be so pleased. You will
have something in your eyes and all of that. So the good thing is that look, the liquid soaps that came in there yesterday, the fragrance on if you are somebody who you are allergic to strong,
they have mild ones.
That's right.
I like how tailor-made it is for everyone. I loved it. So in wrapping up, guys, all we are saying is that we have the solutions here. We have the innovation, we have the talent, we have the workforce, we have the people who have done it, they have the proving track record. If you want a proof of concept, it is there. For those of you, the aspirants who are listening to us, you have monies, you have bought homes abroad, and you want to come back home and do something meaningful. You may not have to reinvent the wheel. The entrepreneurs here who are doing solid stuff, they've built the track record and they have a name that they cannot afford to, mess around. So, come and put your money in Ghana. Put your money in Ghana. It's working, it's happening, and it's great. And for everyone else, parents, teachers, schools, there were educational materials for kids. Someone brought something from Nkoko, where the kids used to play and learn and all of that. Amazing innovations. Institutions, please patronize Made in Ghana because it will expand their skill, make them employ more people. It will keep the money that we have here so we can enjoy with us for ourselves and the government. I mean, I saw some former government appointees here and there. I would have loved to see those who do the procurement in the ministries and all come to find all the Ghanaian solutions, because really one contract from the government will just establish one of these, shoot them from SME to MS,
big scale suppliers,
quick. So let's patronize and let's prioritize Made in Ghana.
Spicy meat.
The spicy meat, she sold out.
Spicy meat.
I went to look for the thing finished. The thing paid me because the thing finished.
Brutal.
But it is nice.
Very, very nice.
It is there.
Yeah.
For those of us, the bachelor boys, you get in your corner. You don't care what the word is saying.
You buy some, Gary, the dirty.
And there was some calami there.
Then you do that, then you pour the spicy meat.
Yeah, good to go.
The spicy meat.
You are done.
Yeah.
There was an electric vehicle, and Joseph from Kaswa is talking about it.
I'm interested in the electric vehicle, but the prices are too high for the average Ghanaian. I'm pleading with the government to turn their attention to electric vehicles by scrapping the VAT on electric vehicles and encourage local assembly.
Yeah, I sat in one yesterday. Oh my word!
If you sit inside the way the seat will even embrace your body and make you feel comfortable, you don't want to come out.
The leather seat, and the AC was on. Oh my word! And e-vehicle sold silent.
Yeah.
And the interior decoration.
Lord.
Chale.
The infotainment system.
And they assembled it here. The assembly was
right
done
here.
Oh,
right here.
Beautiful.
It's Kasamnona to get better. And
I think the one I asked.
There was one that was like 25 or 28,000.
No, this one
was another,
the
high end one.
Yeah, that's right. About 62,000 USD.
That's what Samira sat in, the second lady sat in.
Yeah, that one. Unless Charlie, some serious client.
This one guy I'm saying can take out that.
No, Charlie. Unless girlfriend, good girlfriend, when we transfer when our player go Basa.
Coming soon.
Oh God,
that one is also made in Ghana.
I tell you, made in Ghana football players, man. Very important.
They'll be our greatest export soon.
Yeah.
Next time I will take a stand. Made in Ghana footballer.
Footballers made right here in Ghana. Now, gentlemen, so Cheddar, Nana Kwame Bediako.
Before you actually do that, though, I think there's a concern I want to raise. What happened with the Big Six statutes in front of the Kotoka International Airport?
Well, the gentleman was arrested and he's appearing in court today.
But how? I mean, what? I don't get it. Like the guy,
Well, I'm saying that the court appearance will answer all our questions because they will ask him what he was doing there. My concern was how he was able to. I don't know.
There's a police
office. There's a police station pretty close by. There's heavy security presence around the area. So as to how he was able to
finish damaging all of it, vandalizing them.
A few of the statues, because this morning I think they've been removed. Yes, maybe to go and fix them and then bring them back. Right. So perhaps in court today we'll know what was going through his mind.
Oh, I see. But it raises a lot of questions. And now also the people who are taking the videos.
Yeah.
Look, I think at a certain point we should do a lot more than just filming what is going on. I mean, citizens could have intervened. I don't know how he was arrested eventually.
Citizens intervened.
Yes, because
citizens intervened.
But the evidence too is important, right?
That's good. So beyond just taking the video,
effect citizen arrest.
Exactly. And then look, Charlie. Anyway, let's move on to Cheddar.
Look, I'm even torn between starting with Cheddar or dealing with the water crisis and the Galamsey.
No, let's go with.
So we'll do all of it.
Let's deal with the Nana Kwame.
We'll migrate gently into the Cape Coast side of things. Good. So, founder and leader New Force, Nana Kwame Bediako, he says he plans to raise Ghana's first $50 billion by convincing the African diaspora and people of African descent to invest in the country. His vision includes promoting African unification starting from Ghana. Now, as part of this grand agenda, he intends to offer Ghanaian citizenship and passports to other Africans and people of African descent in the diaspora, but only on the condition that they will invest in Ghana. This strategy, he believes, will help achieve the $50 billion target. Listen.
Ghana raising Ghana's first $50 billion. I mean, this is the kind of figures when you call, like, how is Ghana ever going to make this money? Because we're only struggling over $3 billion and we barely get it. How are we going to raise $50 billion? Yes, we are going to raise $50 billion. Says who? Says the young man standing in front of you. This vision and this policy is going to make it happen. If you ever wondered where all this money will come from, well, this is it. And it's very simple. So we decided a collaboration between the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Interior come together for one purpose, to empower the immigration services of this country and create the citizenship package to monetize Ghanaian citizenship only for Africans. Now I know that this vision and this idea is going to save Ghana, but it's the phase one of it. The target is 1 million Africans to invest 50,000 in Ghana in exchange for Ghanaian passport. They can invest in our gold, they can invest in our oil, they can invest in our agro processing, they can invest in all the things I've told you, because Ghana will have the biggest, most booming economy and is going to attract Africans to come in this country. But they will also want to be a part of Ghana's legacy. And so we have to take advantage of that and raise the 50 billion from Africans by Africans. This very policy marks a history today. The apostolic governance, the 12 ministries. I mean, apostolic governance, it's a title, some title right here, but it's the 12 ministries. They say less is more. Our government will be the leanest, most efficient in the history of African politics. We present to you the apostolic governance, 1 president, 12 ministers. Create a lean government that will be responsible for the 12 pillars. Now let me start. I'm going to press this, like when you go into one of this, maybe we can press one of them, and let's pick one. I'll take you through a few of the ministerial mandates, because I think it's very important that you know what they have to do. So we start with Ministry of Finance. Over the years, there has been a lot of judgment debts, a lot of salary shortage, a lot of paying and paying and paying without returns. We realize that, not to put blames on anyone, that the Ministry of Finance is struggling. So our mandate is to make the Ministry of Finance become an investor and a developer for the nation building. It should be their responsibility. They should be accountable for it. You know, we want them to be able to go to the sovereign fund, the IMF, and ask for 10 billion for a project that would be supervised, monitored, controlled by us. Our investment going into industrial, going into commercial, going into retail, we should be a part of it, and we should control it. And there should be returns. We should not just use our Ministry of Finance for spending. We should use our Ministry of Finance for investment. We have to purchase for right purposes that brings returns. The returns that will pay the salary of the workers of this country. And that's how it should circulate, just to stabilize our economy. I can pick maybe trade as well. Well, trade, it's been like a dormant ministry for me over the past decade. And the mandate for trade is to make Ghana one of the biggest African exporters. The aim of having all of these 16 industrial regional industrial revolution and having a development in minerals and agro processing and packaging and food and this and that is to be able to trade. Now let's think about AFTA. AFTA is a big project. That's 54 countries of Africa have registered with AFTA. What were they thinking? They don't have the resources. They don't have the products to distribute among these 54 countries. Where was the product going to come from? Were we going to import it? Or somebody else was going to come and put these plants in this country and trade in Africa? Ghana stands to be the flagship, the star, the black star of Africa that will have the power of distribution. They have the waters connected to the coast that can just distribute regionally and continentally. And we feed in that gap for AFTA. It's a great opportunity for us. We should look at Ministry of Agriculture. The mandate for Ministry of Agriculture is to establish the National Seedling Bank, and an industrial irrigation systems to support it. But we have the National Seedling Bank. Like we already said in the reserves, we will have a century of food guaranteed for us. And it would be the mandate of Ministry of Agriculture to see to it that it's being monitored, supervised, managed, controlled, and for the public and the citizens of Ghana to get jobs out of this mandate, for the citizens of Ghana to create wealth out of this mandate. But that's what I believe the ministries should be doing. For these 12 apostles should make sure the pillars don't break, because these pillars is going to hold this nation for the next 500 years until greater minds will come together and enhance it again.
So the 12 apostles, the apostolic governors. Go for it.
Well, I think there's been a bit of growth. When he emerged, I was on the breakfast show and I said, look, we needed to get serious. Okay. I think that he seems to have surrounded himself with some persons with some level of political know-how,
right.
And is starting to reflect in the way he speaks, and the way he interacts if you've listened to him in the build-up to this event. And even the way the event was organized, obviously has brought some knowledgeable people around him. The policy framework still needs work. Okay, it's quite clear.
The policy framework needs work.
Oh yeah. It's supremely ambitious, which is good because a country like Ghana needs ambition. Okay, but as to its viability across the, and how workable it is, again considering the circumstances that we find ourselves, and it's the problem that I keep finding everybody's avoiding the big question. The MPP has avoided it. NDC has avoided it. He ran away from it as well.
Which one is this?
Where's the
funding?
Okay. And how are you going to generate it? You can, when you tell me, oh, we can bring this, we can do that, we like the ideas.
How much is it going to cost?
But we've
Where
moved
are you going to get the
beyond.
money from?
Yes, because those are the real questions that a leader must address. Look, when you do win the election, December, by February, the harsh realities
will start hitting
hit you. And those are the things that you have to deal with. You will not be able to deal with fantastic ideas. You will have to deal with day-to-day bread and butter issues of day one. How are you paying off your debt? How are you keeping the people you took money from in the country satisfied? How are you keeping your currency afloat? Because the exchange rate is a big problem. How are you stimulating local industry? And it's good. He spoke about industrialization. I think it was a key cog in his pillars for economic freedom, which is also great. I think he also made some great inputs into the 24-hour economy and the digitalization agenda, and said, well, without industrialization, you can't have the 24-hour economy. I think those are legitimate points to raise. Again, without industrialization reaching a certain level, your digitalization will be limited.
So it's a chicken and egg issue.
Exactly. So push the industrialization, which is something that we've spoken about here. We need industry to spark, right? So overall, I take note of his improved his growth. I think the bigger problems for him outside of this is if he actually does get on the ballot. You see, because getting on the ballot requires it's very, very technical. So I'm hoping that the people he has put around him are helping to put the structures in place so that when he shows up at the EC's office with his documentation, he gets through it to be able to live this dream. That is most important, to get on the ballot. Okay, but I do admit, watching him yesterday, there's been growth from the person I watched when
the first time
he looked lost
when he unmasked himself.
There was no coherence in what he was saying. You know, sounded like child's play.
Yeah.
A lot of people still think he sounds like that, but I note the
growth,
the improvement. I wouldn't say just growth, but I think there's just a general improvement in his engagement with some of the issues. He looks like he spent some time behind the desk to study,
right?
Which is okay,
right?
All right. And we must acknowledge that. As to whether it makes him good enough to be president,
it's a
different ball game.
Yeah.
But I do admit to the growth and the interesting ideas that he has. But for me, I am at that point where anybody who wants to be president of this country for the next 2 election cycles, I have just one question for you.
Where are you getting the money from?
Yes.
Very critical one. You'll be amazed. I mean, anytime you talk to people who tell you they are disillusioned, they are disenchanted about the NDC, NPP, the next thing they mention, it's often between the butterfly and the mask. Yeah, so I mean, it will be interesting to see. Let's see if the both will get onto the ballot paper and then see how things pan out. But there's a worrying development that is rearing its head once again. Last week we looked at the Accra situation of Ghana water supply challenges. Now they hit the nail on the head right from the get-go, and they say water supply challenges emanating from illegal mining activities. Ghana Water Management wishes to inform all its cherished customers of water supply challenges within Cape Coast, Elmina, and surrounding communities in recent times. The recent demand-supply gap is as a result of inadequate raw water received at the Setrahiman Water Treatment Plant as a result of Galamsey. Pollution of the Pra River along its course, and most especially at the catchment for abstraction, has reduced water embankment to the barest minimum. About 60% of the catchment capacity is silted as a result of illegal mining, that is Galamsey, compromising the quality of raw water. We are currently recording an average stability of 140 NTU instead of 2,000. Wow, 140,000 NTU instead of 2,000, designed for adequate treatment. Currently, the plant is able to produce only 7,500 cubic meters a day, a quarter of its installed capacity. This situation has caused severe inconveniences to our customers and consumers, and we sincerely apologize for this. The company is engaging all stakeholders to find a lasting solution to this. We are, by this announcement, entreating all interest groups to join the fight against Galamsey on the River Pra, especially during this festive period. Kindly report any form of illegal mining activity to your community leaders, local assembly, etc., and support our initiatives to protect our water bodies and promote sustainable water use practice. Last week, this letter is dated 31st of August 2024. Is it 30th or 31st? It doesn't even matter. Last week, the Asantehene demoted or destood some chiefs, and we had cause to commend him. But we also had cause to express concern that, yes, chiefs are doing what they can. The media has been doing what they can. But those with whom the buck stops to deal with this and do so decisively seem to have gone to bed for political expediency. Our water bodies are drying up. Embankments are getting silted. People have chamfine sitting on our water bodies, and those who have sworn an oath, who have pledged, sworn to the Republic of Ghana to protect its natural resources, do right by all persons, are looking on while young twins, some young children today, we read in the papers, little children, they fell into an illegal mining pit, a Galamsey pit, and they have lost their lives. Last week, we read the story of a young man who went to visit people, a KNUST student. He also fell in a pit and died. That was the story, correct? You have the power, you have the authority, you have the powers of the state to stop this illegal mining thing. If it's not for if you are complicity. If not for complicity, I don't know why we are not able to deal with this illegal mining thing head on. And for us, the rest of us who are not living in regions where illegal mining is happening on steroids, we cannot even say we do not care. Because listen, our taps are not flowing. As it stands now, the only reason why some of us are able to have a shower and get to work is because there's a poly tank and you get tankers to fill those tanks. But Ghana water, as we speak, does not flow. You have the Lake Volta, the third largest man-made lake in the world, and you do not have water. You have River Pra. This river comes all the way from somewhere in the eastern region, flows through the Ashanti region, gets through the central region, and then empties itself into the sea. We were on River Pra. It's been years. We were on this campaign. We were sitting on boats. We were flying drones. We were filming. We were talking to elderly people. We were talking to young people, children who are swimming in water bodies that are massively polluted by activities of illegal miners. Absolutely nothing is happening about the fight against illegal mining simply because we have an election ahead of us. What do you gain when you win an election and the water bodies are all polluted? What do you gain when your taps are not flowing? Now, someone drew my attention to something. When we went to the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, they had a poly tank somewhere, right? And you know when you fill the poly tank and it overflows over time, it sips out of it. You look at the poly tank and you can see like dirt, like the color of the galamsey. You see the seals on it. So for a long time, if you have water, if you open your taps, you just fetch it into a bucket, you will see that there is a lot of dirt and filth underneath, because even the ones that have been treated are still polluted because of the turbidity issues, how turbid the water has become due to the activities of illegal mining. I'm sorry, but President Akufo-Addo, you and your government, you failed this country woefully when it comes to our environment and protecting it. When it comes to illegal mining, you've really let the people down, and everyone must bow their heads in shame for where we have come to. I've not seen any government that has received so much support from the media in the fight against illegal mining. And we are here. The people of Cape Coast, Winneba, and communities, surrounding communities, you are going to be having water challenges as a result of what? Illegal mining. Previously, Ghana Water will not even go so blunt to say, guys, everyone should come and help us fight illegal mining. And in an election year, you not find state institutions state things so explicitly. But it tells you that they are their wits' end, their backs have hit the wall. And it doesn't look like there's any end in sight. And people have even run out of outrage because we've spoken about this over and over and over again. People don't seem to care. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad place for people to get to. Nobody cares. People are tired of complaining. Everybody's tired. The water is not flowing. Yeah, I don't know.
Why? You are tired?
Why? You are so tired.
You see, I don't want to repeat myself.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
You know, because listeners would have heard me last week, Thursday.
Yeah.
See a lot of the things. Listeners would have heard us say a lot of these things, the same things, the past 5 or 6 years. Nothing is changing. Okay. And we will continue to be here. See, those who can afford to import water, when the time comes, they will import the water.
Yeah.
The rest of us who look at those people who we know are responsible and are cheering them on and defending them when their names are mentioned, you will not be able to import water. As far back as 2021, the Water Research Institute spoke about the looming problems. I remember they spoke about the water bodies, like they spoke about the Pra, they spoke about Ankobra, they spoke about Tano, they spoke about Oda, they spoke about Ofin, and they spoke about Birim.
Yeah.
He said Galamsey, Dr. Anthony Edia at the time, said Galamsey activities pose serious threats to our water bodies and environment. The quality of our water bodies is constantly being affected. If nothing is done about the situation, we are going to have a situation where we'll either be forced to ration water or to import it.
This was 2021.
2021. Okay. The Ghana Water Company is facing severe problems in their water treatment facility in the Ashanti, Western, eastern and western north regions because of low production and heavily polluted water in the treatment plants. In fact, the last time Ghana Water Company told us that they were using polymer to treat water now because of the high turbidity levels. The standard turbidity level, according to them, is around 2,000 something. I don't know the
2000
metric for it.
It's NTU. Let me
NTU.
check what that means.
Now they are dealing with in the areas that we are talking about 14,000. The standard is 2,000 turbidity level. They are having to clean up 14,000 NTU.
Crazy. Okay. It's nephilometric turbidity unit. Whatever this is.
Okay. So if water does not concern us anymore, then what concerns us?
That's right.
You see, and the thing is, it's not just the water. Fishes live in the water.
Yeah.
They perform a certain function for the environment. The water itself performs a certain function for the environment. We are letting all these things die. I ask myself, what didn't we buy boats for the Navy to patrol?
We did.
Have they been patrolling these river bodies? I don't know.
Good question.
But maybe we need the government to redeclare the battle and reaffirm their commitment, because as things stand,
they seem to have thrown in the towel.
It's not they don't. It's not just about. They don't care.
They've left the fight.
See, there's a lot of talk. There's nothing happening. And truth be told, we know the reasons. This election we are about to contest will be heavily funded by Galamsey money on both sides, on all sides. Galamsey money will be heavily invested in this election. So those of us who are enjoying that Galamsey money and using it as part of the elections, when you are done, import the water from wherever it is you want to import it from, and we'll drink it.
Or you can drink the money.
We can drink it. Follow the money and leave the water. We will be here.
We are the only people who are not at war. We are not in crisis. We've ended up poisoning our water. This is some profound stuff some men said last week. Well, listen, the phone line is 0549986996. We are happy to hear from you. We have our friends from Well Men Foundation joining us. They have something important coming up for men. Healthy man is a healthy family. A healthy family is a healthy society. So stay on. We'll talk to our friends from Well Men Foundation.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and up to 50% scholarship to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless possibilities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And our friends from Well Men Healthy Minds Foundation are here to talk about all things men and mental health. In the meantime, if you're thinking of what luck is that glorious moment when you find money in your trousers right when you're broke. That's for some people. And for others, luck is being picked out of a crowd for a reward. For us, luck is a life-changing event and we believe everyone deserves a shot at it. Luck is coming with prizes so exciting they will make your head spin. Want to be the luckiest? Dial *712# and get your ticket. The more you buy, the better your chances of winning. And remember, when you hear that catchy jingle, it's your cue to pay attention. It could be your lucky day. Luck is on its way to you and your community, so stay sharp. The luckiest is the luckiest, man. Luck is everywhere. And guys, listen, there's a new exciting chocolate beverage out there on the market from the producers of Cowbell. We call it Twitsco. It's a chocolate food drink with a blend of premium cocoa powder and rich with NF4. Twitsco is available in 20G and can be found at your nearest neighborhood store in a delightful red sachet for only 1 cedi, 80 pesos. To enjoy all the goodness packed in a sachet, empty its content, mixed with 180 ml of previously boiled water, add milk, stir, and you're good to go. That's how you start your day with a cup of great tasting Twisco. That's how you power your dream. This advert is FDA approved. Now joining us in the studio, we have our friends from Well Men Healthy Minds Foundation, Dr. Daniel Oseyabwa. Good morning to you, Doc. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Great. And then we have Hagan Brown, Executive Secretary, Well Men Healthy Men Foundation. Welcome, Mr. Hagan Brown.
Thank you.
Good to have you both. So why Well Men Healthy Minds Foundation? What's going on here?
There's nothing going. It's just the same thing that we know, but we decided to close our mind on, because I don't know why men from our forefathers have tasked to build a nation, build nations from their family levels. But I don't know what is happening now. What I'm seeing looks like men are losing it, or they've lost it, or they're about losing it. I don't know. They laugh at men on radio. No, I don't understand.
What do you mean?
When I was young, you can't even go to your grandma or your granddad where he's sitting. A blink of his eye tells you what you are supposed to conform to.
Okay.
Where are the fathers? What is happening to the boys in this country? They are leaving this country. Why? When this country or Africa is heaven, people come here. We do every December. There is a new show they do. Americans come. All those. What's the name of that?
Dirty December, Dirty Rave, all that.
So why are they coming here to spend? Did we think about that? Why is Bob Marley's wife lives in Ghana? Steve Wonder, why is he coming here? He's an American. So why are we thinking? So it means there is something here. So if the boys leaves, who is going to continue the legacy? I've spoken to 25,000 boys in Ghana. They didn't even know who they were. And they are writing SSCU or WASI exams. He has no clue. You ask him, who are you? He will give you his name, his father's hometown, his mother's hometown, I don't know, the food is like best, or which program he thinks is going to do. But look, you can't be your name, you can't be your father, you can't be your tribe you are from. You cannot be anything. You have to be your thought, your values, and your impact to people.
So if I get you, you feel that we're not focusing on the boy child, the education of the boy child has not been prioritized.
I didn't say boy. This is just a concept of what I'm doing, which is called the future man.
Okay.
So I'm grooming these boys to be future men. So the boy is 16 in secondary. I'm telling him that, do you know where you have been born to? Do you know yourself?
Okay.
What do you want to do? What do you feel? So in 5 years, what do you want to be? So I'm talking to him, is 16 plus 5 is what? So he's thinking.
Yeah.
So he's thinking now.
Let me bring in Hagan, right? What are some of the activities of the foundation, and how are you trying to achieve the initiative that Dr. Daniel Osei-Yeboah has articulated to us so far?
Actually, the mission is pursuing a lot. I just came into
Okay,
the
so
system.
let me help you. This is a guy that I was in secondary school with.
Okay.
He was a school prefect. There's a school called
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Okay.
Wesley Day Secondary. Now it's Kumasi Wesley Girls High School.
Mhm.
You know, there were transformation of schools
Right.
up to going to Methodist, leaving Methodist. So that is where he was from. I was the chaplain as well as the SU president.
Okay.
So down the line, I did business. I had a poor background. He also comes from a little bit of poor background. We managed to come to Legon. Third year, he drops out due to financial challenges. Way back, fast forward, got depressed along the line because he dropped out because of family. He gets into a little bit of drugs because the family saw he smokes. At the end of the day, this guy has been to Anchor for 2 times. And was even jailed to Anchor for prisons for threatening to kill his grandfather. So I saw on our school platform that they were dashing him bag of rice and sugar. I said, how? So I went to his village. I brought him. He's my executive secretary.
Wonderful. So
let him speak for you to think whether he even deserved to go to school for certificate.
Okay, so these are some of the success stories of your foundation. It's a good story. I like to hear it. Moving on, looking into the future, what are you doing? How can people partner with your institution to accomplish?
Let me tell you one thing. This foundation, as you see, has been, I don't know, some you kids can go to the network. I do real things, real time. So you should go to the internet. You should have investigated. I have honorary patrons, Reverend Dr. Edwin Langman. I have Dr. Charles Fojo. That is the chairman and CFO of Lumiere International Group Company's headquarters in Mauritius. I have Mr. Bento. He was a former Royal Bank MD. I have Professor Donchi, the mathematical scientist, the association's president. I have John Ewua, who is what? The Bankers Association president. Joe Jackson is there. My vice is called Professor Nana Kena.
Okay.
Actuarial Science and Statistics in KNUST. I have American partners. I have psychologists on the board.
So what are you doing, and how can people be part of it? What do you want people to know?
Wellman Healthy Minds Foundation or wellmanfoundation.org. Anything you need is there.
Okay, let's take your final message for our listeners for this morning. What do you want us to know? Why is it important that we support what you do, or what is top of mind that you want to leave with people?
So institutions and governments are rule-based, governize the country. So frameworks are built for leaders to implement the rules that has been built through constitution, through anywhere. So there are rules. So a lot of people are sitting with the constitutions trying to oppose the rules on the rest of us. But it's the citizenry who have to do something. I know there is mental health authority there. There are rules. They are supposed to check those individuals or those companies who are doing interventions for mental health. But we're looking for the government to come on this show. I pay 12,000 and over. Why? Because I need to educate people about mental health. So individuals, you have money, you have resources, let's promote our mental health and most of our problems will be solved.
Thank you so much. That was Dr. Daniel Osei-Yeboah, founder and president, Wellman Healthy Minds Foundation. He came with Hagan Brown, executive secretary, Wellman Healthy Minds Foundation. We'll take a very quick break. When we're back, there's more.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show. The city's biggest conversation.
Hey, my friend, let us walk quickly and get away from this dog. Oh.
Indeed, we should. Amadu's dog can be wild sometimes. You know what? It is safer to walk away from it.
Hey, this dog won't stop barking at us. Oh. It's even getting closer. Who knows if it has rabies or not? That dangerous disease.
Wait, gentlemen. Our dog is in chains and would not come near you. My husband ensures Bingo, our dog, is vaccinated annually to prevent rabies.
Rabies is a disease that can cause severe illness and death among animals and humans. Rabies is spread through the saliva of a dog or a cat that has the rabies virus when that animal bites or scratches someone or another animal. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year to protect them from rabies and keep them healthy. Remember, no bites, no scratch, no rabies. Vaccinate your dogs and cats every year. For further information, please contact your nearest health facility. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service, Veterinary Services, USAID and partners.
I like my mind peace. That's why I go get my bumper insurance from Holland Life. Just yesterday, my Abusha Penny asked everybody to pay 1,000 Ghana cedis for a penny funeral. But Masa Nukreni and Mosomekora. My bumper helped me cover cost of funeral and any disability cost by paying 2 Ghana cedis per Busumibia. A simple cry.
Yes, with as little as 2 Ghana cedis, you too can have peace of mind about cost of injury and funeral by simply registering with Mibambo Insurance from Holland Life. Just dial *269# on MTN or Telecel and follow the prompts. It's really that simple. Enjoy peace of mind today, knowing your tomorrow is covered. Mibambo Insurance, made for you.
Are you searching for a world-class conferencing facility to elevate your next event? Do you need a bougie look for that all-important corporate, board meeting, or private social event? The Alisa Hotel Pavilion at Northridge. Our expansive conference center comfortably seats 1,000 persons in a theater-style setup. This makes it ideal for large conferences and exhibitions. Where there is the need to break out, the conference center seamlessly converts into 2 separate breakout rooms. With the importance of seamless technology integration, our facilities are equipped to support your audiovisual needs. Looking for an oasis of bliss? Saunter into our Oasis Lounge and enjoy your juicy lamb chops, steaks, and burgers. We have alfresco dining for nature lovers in our lush manicured lawns. The Alisa Hotel Pavilion, where great minds convene and beautiful memories are created.
This is the Citi Breakfast Show, the city's biggest conversation.
as a tribute to mothers, and certainly will bring you memories, nostalgic ones, of course, of your stubborn days with mama when you're running to play football when the cassava is on fire. You're engaging in friends, roaming around with friends. Your mother is chasing you. It's the hunter and his mother kills me. I love it. You should check it out. It's on YouTube. It has a beautiful visual accompanying it as well. Kofi Kenata. This is Antiama. It's wonderful. Message coming in from Reggie Tego from Melton Keynes. Reggie says, you guys talk about poisoning of rivers and water bodies in Ghana. I live in the UK and my company has a contract with Thames River, one of the water producing companies in the UK where I work. Some time ago, Thames River threw waste materials into one of the rivers. The UK government fined Thames Water, £30 million. Yeah, I wrote £30 million. I'm shocked too. That tells you how serious the UK is when people contaminate their water bodies. I get disappointed in coming to stay in Ghana when I hear some of these things. The issues are plenty. Your head will ache. It's good to enjoy some coffee. Well, this thing Cheddar is talking about, I know some North American countries like St. Kitts who have visa-free access into about 180 countries worldwide and sell their passports to citizens of other countries for $150,000. So I think it is very plausible. Okay, from across and that. But we trying to use them to lift ourselves out of poverty. Some don't expect to pay for tourism when they come around, and you want to give them conditions to get a passport. King Volu sent that through. Hello, Kayla, please. It's past 2 weeks now. Our taps do not flow, not even a drop for a second. Usually it flows on Wednesdays and sometimes Saturdays. But it's been 3 weeks now. We've not had any water flow. This is around Teshi Akosombo. Meanwhile, it's been more than 3 years that I lived in this area. A tap has been flowing into a gutter right in front of the Southland College non-stop. That tap is clean and clear, flowing forever every second. Please, Ghana Water, rectify our water problem for us. So this is Teshi. Let me get that place again. Teshi Akosombo, clean water is gushing to waste. However, the taps are not flowing at all. Ghana Water, please, for your attention. Active Galamsey devastating cocoa farms and the forest. It's happening at Buenso near the Ivory Coast border in the Elubo Enchi stretch. I am highly disappointed. You say you didn't add your name. Please, what happened to the drones the government bought for the fight against illegal mining? Good question. We don't have answers. Another good one. This one is called Samine. Just pay attention. Oh, this is what? About some, about, oh yeah, about some of your neighbor. Anonymity, enjoy it.
Mr. Abakuno, I don't know for that city. Oh, Mr. Breakfast Show, so one of one young friends.
The City Breakfast Show. Rise above the noise.
Bifia butu Badi bia mede ne kopa ne fiere taka mobutu Tapu kuchu Bese brusa o mamusu Ete tribia wesi anenda brofu ina bedi chubu Awa wonyi dia nyamno peno medo ko motia Gesi minye bia memia naso apempe mapea Ameda wansami emi neighbor anyamete awansami emi neighbor anyamete awansami emi neighbor ofi osabu fili da wansami emi neighbor anyamete awansami emi neighbor anyamete awansami emi neighbor baba osabu ame ame babe anjam fire dead last so I bloody Biscuit citrus giving on to my die hobby they be an believe time in the boy member how margin I'm out full about life yes we all about my man life in this shit I don't know life I the motion walk from my mommy dokunum we here we bemensu now so much I shima no I didn't sue we are see you soon or brana bomb sakura that boy I too life in your clear, life I a play, life I a day, but you better you be play me. I'm a da one semi emi neighbor, I want semi emi neighbor, I want semi emi neighbor.
Top of the hour. About some of your neighbor, anonymity. Kofi Kenata. No, my former neighbor is in the studio. This one is Angel Kaka, but Angel with a few issues. Thank you for doing the listening. Earlier you heard Richard Alaska, Godfred Akutubwa for Nathan Neo Bodai. Show produced by Fred Tete Jabano. Shiba, what is the rest of your name? I always don't remember. But Edwin called Kofi was here as well. Godfred Abeku Odum, the richest man. At top of the hour, thank you for doing the listening. It's been a pleasure doing this every day. Thanks for joining us. But Zoe, I saw you at the This Is Ghana exhibition.
You don't want to start your Monday on a peaceful note, so you started by saying
something. What did I say?
Okay.
What did I say?
Yeah, you saw me at the This Is Ghana exhibition.
You were there, right?
Yes, I bought a few items.
Yes.
Yes.
It's good. I bought a few things that I think I will not need to.
You bring it. Okay. Then that's it. It settles.
What's in the news?
Coming up, a Greek ministry announces plans to lift ban